What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of SteelTwins Saturday Night. And boy, do we have a special edition tonight as we have special guests. Yes, I said guests. We have a late edition. Not only can we welcome JB412, but also the GT Show, our first SteelTwins Saturday Night doing, with guests, which is collaborations, which is I think is going to be a constant, a reoccurring thing.
Yeah, a constant thing potentially.
But JB, what's going on, man?
What's going on, bro? How you guys doing?
Doing great, man. Glad to have you on. And GT Show, how are you, bro?
I'm doing well. I'm ready to get this stuff going.
That's right, man. You know, we got Steelers and Broncos this Sunday. Yeah, tomorrow, actually. Within, if I can get my math right, 14 hours.
14 hours,
Actually,
man.
no, my math is incredibly inaccurate. That is maybe 16 hours. I forget. I don't know. 1 o'clock tomorrow. But, yeah. So what are you guys' immediate thoughts on the Steelers and Broncos before we get into the injury report?
I'll go first. Right away. It's a must-win game. I mean, there's not much else to really say about it.
All right,
It's a must-win game.
Apparently, there is echo like crazy.
Really?
Echo.
Is there really?
Oh, son of a bitch. We should have done a test stream, bro. This is live, man. Oh, God. So echo like crazy. Hold on. All right, let's see how I can fix this. All right, you know what? Let me try something. Hold on. Let me cut that out. Guys, talk for a minute.
Mike.
All right, GT.
Tomlin.
All right, is that better? Because I think I know the issue. I think I solved it.
What was the issue?
All right, so pretty much what happened was, obviously, I can hear you guys from Skype, which is what we're connected to. And OBS, which is what obviously is our streaming software, the audio is coming through that as well. So maybe that's what's causing the audio or the echo. Is there still an echo?
Yeah, what you need to do is mute the desktop audio in OBS.
Is that it? All right, is that fixed now? This is garbage.
Well, we're not echoing. They are.
I know they are. That's the issue.
It's just the problem. Yeah, no, this is.
Yeah, there's still echo.
Oy vey. Well, test that and see what happens.
All right, can you guys hear them now? Because we can. Can you guys? We should, man, yeah. It's a good thing I have a backup channel for future reference that, we can do tests later on.
Yeah, we should have done this.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. This is embarrassing.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, this is much better.
I don't hear
Well,
echo for
not
GT.
fixed. Someone says much better, so I don't.
All right, JB, talk. Just say
A lot
something
of
random.
people saying yes.
Mic check.
You know, a lot of people saying no echo no more. So
Okay, I thought so.
All right, well, that's good.
Okay, so-
we were having problems like the Steelers offense, but nonetheless, we got that shit working.
Yes. Hopefully the Steelers offense can get something working tomorrow. Yeah, pretty much what happened is that the Skype, that's picking up on our Roadcaster, and that's also linked to the OBS, so it's double the audio in your guys' feed. But it's all better now.
We got it fixed.
I'm glad you guys let us know, and we can.
You're gonna have to save that preset.
I know. But, yeah, JB, you were talking about Steelers-Broncos. It's a must-win.
It's an absolute must-win. I mean, think about it. How many games did we lose now?
3 in a row.
I'm trying to find the chat, by the way.
And not one home game. Can we get our first home victory tomorrow, GT?
I think we can. Right now, from what I hear, going into the injury report a little bit, I know Teddy Bridgewater is injured in terms of potentially not starting. So obviously he's still up in the air and he's still questionable, but anything is still possible there.
Right. But, yeah, we're going to get into the injury report real quick here because, as you guys can see in the title and in the feed here, Cameron Sutton and James Washington are both out with, you guessed it, groin injuries.
More members of the groin gang.
Yeah, hashtag groin gang. And, good God almighty.
Hashtag gross gang.
Yeah. And God almighty, I even have a groin injury. I'm not even joking, bro.
Sponsored.
But, nah, Sutton and Washington are out with groin injuries. Sutton is a huge loss, so James Pierre will get the nod. Carlos Davis is out with a knee injury for the 3rd straight week. He did not practice all week. Again. for a third straight week. So, with not only Zach Banner returning to practice last week, but Tuitt returned to practice this week, I can imagine once we promote one or both guys, Carlos Davis might go on IR. And, of course...
Well, did you say Carlos Davis did not practice all week? He was limited yesterday. Was he? Yeah, it says it right there.
Oh, yeah, he was limited, but still.
I don't think he's an option on IR if he was able to come back late yesterday, pretty much.
Yeah,
for practice.
But Rashad Coward's also out, but
he's no longer with the team.
He's out, yeah, for good, because I mean, the Steelers made multiple roster moves ahead of Sunday's game against the Denver Broncos at Heinz Field, as Cody White was signed to the 53-man roster from the practice squad, which means they had to cut Coward to make room. But they did also promote, finally,
they elevated safety Carl Joseph to the inactive roster from the practice squad. And after the Broncos game, he will safely go back to the practice squad without having to go through waivers.
So could we see some Carl Joseph tomorrow for the defense? Especially with Sutton out. What's your guys' thoughts on that?
Am I going to go first?
Yeah, we'll start with GT.
I think potentially we're bringing him because of the fact that he was on the Raiders. He might know something about the Broncos a little bit. I mean, he plays versus them twice a year, so.
It's a very underrated take, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's a good point right there. JB, what do you think?
I'm actually trying to figure out some audio.
Okay.
I can barely hear you guys for some reason. I'm trying to fix it.
That is awkward.
Oh.
We are running into tech issues on a Saturday night. What the hell?
Well, this situation's on my end. I'm trying to figure it out.
Isn't it weird, man? Like, the day before the Steelers game, we run into issues. It seems like every...
It's weird, though, because I can hear GT. I can barely hear you guys, so I'm trying to figure that out on the fly here.
That is strange, but it seems like every Saturday we do a live stream, there's always a fucking issue. Like,
the first live stream, there was, like, Xfinity issues. I forgot what happened the next one, and then we're here now.
Dude, the Xfinity issues was just horrible. It was like 20, 30 minutes. You guys had to wait for us to actually go live.
Yeah.
It was awful.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on in the chat, man.
I can hear you guys now.
Okay.
That's good.
It's not perfect, but I'll take it.
And why did the thing just refresh on me to the point that now I have to wait for all the
comments to
load?
Appear.
That is awful.
It does that all the time.
Yeah.
YouTube's fucking up.
Yeah.
It always does that.
Let's.
Richard said we're on growing watch.
Oh. Richard also said we're going to go 1-16. Ugh.
Oof.
We have a Pats fan in the house, Kirby Poolbear.
All right.
Patriots fan.
A Patriots fan, man.
Sign Cam Newton. I'd rather sign my trash can.
Yeah, no.
I mean, there's no difference.
Like, Kirby, man, respect to you as a Pats fan, and you know, being in tune with the channel and rooting for the Steelers. That's pretty very different from Pats fans than what we're used to. But sign Cam Newton? No. There was literally no point in signing him. It would be worthless.
Yeah. There's no point.
I'm totally against signing
No,
Cam
he would not do anything. He would not.
You know, honestly, he might get signed by the Seahawks because how long is Geno Smith going to hold the Seahawks with Wilson missing his first bit of action ever in his career?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, guys?
Especially against us.
Yeah, because Geno Smith will be starting Sunday night against the Steelers next week. Obviously, that's next week. We're focusing on the Broncos. But what are your guys' immediate thoughts on the Russell Wilson injury and how that could impact next week's primetime game? JB, what's your thoughts there?
I mean, Russell, think about it. He's MVP type of quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, he's pretty much been the face of the franchise for the Seattle Seahawks for so long. So them losing him, I don't know. GT actually made a graphic of Geno with a goat on his head. It's actually pretty funny.
I made that after, he went, what was it, like 5 for 6, 100 yards, and then like a TD. No, I think that was him just coming in, and the Rams weren't prepared to play against Geno Smith. I think we'll be a little bit more prepared for that. But
I mean, do you guys really think he's going to be that much better than he was when he was with the Jets?
No.
I mean, he has better targets, and he has a better line. Honestly, I mean, and a better head coach and all that. But I still think, once you get past that Jets point, you're just still not going to be as good.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, I mean, and like GT said, the Rams were, prepared to play him. And I will say, Geno was cooking when he played. I mean, he threw a touchdown to DK. He seemed like he was going to take him down, 2-minute offense and win the game for him. until Tyler Lockett inhabited his inner Dree Archer and tripped on his own fucking feet. But, yeah. I don't know, man. That's going to be an interesting...
That's going to be an interesting bout next Sunday.
But that's next Sunday because tomorrow we have the Broncos. We need to win this game tomorrow to get an advantage, get some momentum against the Seahawks in prime time. In the lights, man. Sunday night
And
lights.
it sounds like we're going to be playing against Teddy.
Yes, because actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, because I'm glad you mentioned that because, of course, not only the Steelers injury report. Let's talk about the Broncos injury report. Teddy Bridgewater with a concussion is questionable, as is Melvin Gordon and Deontay Spencer, former Steeler. Patrick Surtain. Cortland Sutton is new to the injury report. He's also questionable. And Albert O is out. So, there are some key names. There's starters that are on the injury report, but I'm expecting all these guys to play. Sutton, who will be hurt. Our Sutton is obviously out, so that's a blow to the secondary. But, the wide receiver room for the Broncos is also suffering some blows. Sutton's hurt. They lost Judy for a few weeks. KJ Hamler's out all year. Tim Patrick's like their number 2, and he's not really a number 2.
No, he's not.
He's a great depth guy. So, yeah, we lost our Cameron Sutton, but it's a good thing their wide receiver room is also hurt because that'll take some relief off of our banged-up secondary there. Surtain's a monster, though. I mean, he's going to cause havoc for sure against a very, I don't know what to call our offense anymore. I really don't. And what is your guys' expectations? Is there any expectations tomorrow, GT?
It's kind of hard to have expectations with the way the offense is playing, obviously. My expectations, I think we start off rocky, but then I think we actually pull together, and I think we have a very close game. And we win.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of thoughts of it being low scoring because it could be a highly defensive bout, which I am also expecting. We could see a game where none of these offenses score 20, to be real with you, because both offenses are banged up. They're a little uncertain, and they're facing some solid defenses, man.
Yeah, they are. But it's still going to be tough. And when it comes to the offense, like I said in our preview, I have little to no expectations at all.
I can tell by your energy level.
Because I had expectations against the Raiders. I was let down. I had expectations against the Bengals. I was let down. And I even had expectations against the Packers. I was let down. So I'm not going to be let down again. 3 straight games, 2 at home, and we were let down. The offense was not even able to get 20 points at all yet this year. Why should I believe they're going to do it against a pretty stacked, although beat up, but still a stacked Broncos defense with a nice pass rush, a stacked secondary?
Right.
And the way Ben's playing, the offensive line, yeah, it's getting better. They've progressed game by game, but they're still going to have a challenge for them. Najee can only do so much. The receivers, they're getting better at separation. Johnson's been very reliable, but I know JB's been saying there's been times where Johnson has kind of quite given up on some plays.
There's been a lot of times he's done that.
That's very reminiscent because
I
his
mean,
whole
I
offense,
could point
his whole
out
team,
many
really.
examples. I mean, there was so many passes he's been given on the sideline. There was the one where he ran out of bounds when he could have clearly ran for a touchdown. And then, of course, last week you saw what happened. Ben runs out of the pocket. Johnson's covered pretty damn well in the end zone. But then he makes a cutback move with an open lane. And obviously Ben sees that, makes the pass, but Johnson just gives up. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. And, of course, Ben gets all the hate for it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not defending Ben, by the way.
No, because Ben.
I mean, I am, but I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, because tomorrow, we can say get a running game going. For the Steelers offense, that's a lot easier said than done.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ, can we get a running game going? The only positive last week from the offense is, we saw some improvement from the line, from the running game. But the problem that both these guys, JB and GT, have been saying is that this team is so inconsistent. I don't know if we get a running game going tomorrow. And I don't know if we can stop Von Miller. Is he going to cause a lot of havoc for Big Ben?
I'll tell you what. If Chucks is playing, then we're screwed. I actually have more faith in Joe Haig because I think Haig actually did a little bit better than Chucks.
I hate to break it to you. Chucks is off the injury report.
I know he is, but I don't think he should still go back to the starting role like Matt Fielder did in the playoffs when Dotson was playing better than any other offensive lineman last year.
I get it.
I think, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Joe Haig, our backup, should start. I don't want Chucks in there. Chucks is awful. There's no hope for the guy. I'm sorry. That's just me, though.
If Chucks start, I think, Big Ben might get injured.
I've seen most of the hits that Ben's taken was from Chucks' side. And that's
what I'm
going
saying.
back
I
to
think
the
if Chucks
preseason.
plays, Von Miller comes around, or whoever's on that side.
Yeah, he's been absolutely trashed this season.
Yeah. And
He's
speaking
been trashed his entire career.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
Speaking of right tackle, when do we get Zach Banner back? Because I'm not expecting him to get promoted from the 50 or from IR to the 53 tomorrow morning. That's not happening. They would have done it when they signed Cody White to the 53 today.
If anything, that'll be the next game or even 2 from now.
They have 28 days to sign him, I believe Anthony McFarland, and Stephon Tuitt.
That is true, yeah.
To the 53.
Could they wait till after the bye to do that?
They could be doing it during the bye. Or
Very possible.
Because I don't know if they can wait, especially with Banner, because I don't know if they can wait till after the bye for Banner. I think they need to get him within next week's game between Seattle or during the bye.
Yeah, because think about it. Banner's only played two drives, which were both in the preseason against the Lions, since that ACL injury week 1. And he's going to play after the bye, almost midseason. I mean, I don't know. He says he's ready to go, but can you trust his health, or can you trust the fact he hasn't really played a lot of snaps in the last 12 months? So I don't know what to expect from this offensive line tomorrow and going forward. All we can do is hope and pray that it continues to improve. If it has,
some people think that the offensive line has improved, specifically in that Packers game. And I mean, I guess you can make that argument, but I'm not sold. Me personally.
There was sparks.
Me neither.
Until there's consistency, can't believe anything yet.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like you guys said, it's inconsistency with this team. Not just the offense, but even the defense at times. I get that the offense is very lackluster. They can't get anything going, and the defense has to constantly get back on the field, and then the defense can only do so much.
Right.
We can all hope that the defense can be able to stop them every time, but they're not. It's just not possible. There's no way.
But speaking of inconsistency, I think there's no one that's more inconsistent on this offense than Ben Roethlisberger.
Yes.
And that's in terms of his accuracy and his decision-making, because there's no question that he still has the arm strength. Ben, at 39 years old.
And I want to just chime in on that because I never really got to mention it, but if Ben didn't have the arm strength, you can't say he's overthrowing receivers then.
Right.
You have to have arm strength to overthrow your receivers. I mean, I don't understand that argument.
He's done that a few times.
I think the argument needs to be accuracy.
Yes. Which
that's the issue.
That was a
and as Brown said here in the chat, decision making.
Yes. Yeah, Kirby Brown. Curry Brown says, as far as Ben goes, there's plenty of blame to go around, but he has to stop overthrowing his receivers. Take what the defense gives him. The big play will eventually come. I'll pray for the O-line, LOL. Well said.
Very well said.
That was very evident last week when he overthrew Juju on a touchdown or 2, you could argue. He overthrew Washington the week prior. He overthrew, who else? Claypool in the end zone against, I think it was the Bengals as well.
And the Raiders.
He's also underthrown receivers as well.
Yes, he has. Yeah. So, GT, man, what do you think we got to expect from Ben tomorrow? What do you think we should see from Ben tomorrow?
I want to say there's going to be a lot of what we've been seeing, but I want to believe there's going to be changes, but I just feel like, I mean, throughout his entire career, Ben has had struggles with his accuracy. Obviously not as much as he has this season, but there has been. We have to remember that Ben never was the reason we've won all of our successes. It was always our defense, but we've also had, plenty of offensive firepower, and which is why we were able to win so many games. And part of that is having the ability to throw to your receivers and make big chunk plays via that. So.
Yeah, that's very true. You know, the star power from years prior. And I don't want to live in the past or think about the past, because that, living in the past is just, it's almost looking for any type of, I don't know.
Relevancy. What is the word? Did I say it right?
Relevance, yeah. That's the word, right? It is now. But, Yeah, we don't have the star power no more, but this offense can definitely get something going because we've seen it. We know the talent we got. We don't need big names to have a big offense.
No, we don't. We got guys that can get the job done.
Because I'm very proud of what we have in terms of weapons. It's just the fact we got to give them the ball.
And I think part of that is also the fact that our online can't block for longer than like 2 seconds.
Yes.
You're very right. And the fact that
Aiden says GT can't go broke because he's actually on the stream this time.
Yes.
I mean, bet. All right.
Don't tempt him though. He might make a donation live.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So.
I would not be surprised. That's GT, man.
I don't mean to interrupt, but Nick B has a very good question. Have you guys lost hope for the season?
Yes, and of course, we'll get with the chat because we see some super chats and other questions. We just want to get into the Broncos Steelers game primarily first. But have we lost hope for the season?
No.
Not yet. And this brings me to my next point, man. I'm glad Nick B brought that up. There are a lot of fans, especially on Steelers Twitter. There's a lot of fans out there that are saying we could go 3-3 before the bye, which would not be too bad looking at the circumstances. There's a lot of optimism, which, I commend them. And I don't blame them because I even still am trying to tell myself, don't be too optimistic because, again, like I always say, if your hopes are high, you'll get disappointed, you'll get mad. You can't get mad if you don't put your expectations high. Right. But
I mean, you're not wrong.
The part of me is just still like whispering. It's like it's like the angel and devil beside me that's saying, hey, they're going to get better. They're going to make a comeback. And then the devil's just saying, shut the fuck up. Like, honestly, I mean, it's just...
I mean, listen, if we go 3-3 before the bye, I mean, cool, I guess. But...
There's a little hope.
There's very little hope. But, even after the bye, you got to look at who we face afterward.
I mean, getting into that, yes, as well, because...
The Ravens twice, the Browns twice, Chiefs, Titans.
Chargers, Vikings on Thursday night. And, yeah, we could beat the Lions, we could beat the Bears, but we have all those other teams that we just listed to face, and those are superior
You don't think we can beat the Vikings?
I know we can beat the Vikings. But I'm saying...
The Vikings are a team that's 50-50 to pick on.
Very
Because,
right.
they beat the Seattle Seahawks, but then they lose to, weird things like missing field goals and stuff. So
Exactly.
Well, that's just their incompetence. That's been there for years.
But
honestly.
if we can beat those teams, then what does that say about us not being able to beat the top tier teams? It dates back.
True.
That's
very true.
It dates back to last year when we went 11-0. Our schedule was among the easiest of the year. That's why we went 11-0. And you saw what happened.
Fair.
You saw what happened in the playoffs. And even if I want to say this right now, I really do. Even if the Steelers do, revive the season, they get things going, everything like that. Do you know how we are in December the last couple years?
Yeah. Pretty poor. And we haven't won a playoff game since 2016.
Yeah, when we faced Alex Smith, and we beat Matt Moore the same year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is all tying into tomorrow because can tomorrow be the start of the turnaround, of the revival of the Steelers season? We are 1-3. I don't think we can fall to 1-4 before prime time next week. I don't give a damn if Geno Smith is starting.
No, because I know our resume lately against subpar backup quarterbacks.
Yeah, I mean...
Ryan Finley.
Finley, yeah.
Ryan Mallett, remember him? God almighty. Hell, we were talking about before we were on the stream. Michael Vick, when he started with the Jets, that was the game after Ben threw 12 touchdowns the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Technically, Alex Smith. Technically, he was a backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Last week.
Technically, Alex Smith, yeah.
Yeah, when we lost to Washington. So, you're right. I don't think we can fall to 1-4 tomorrow or potentially 2-4 for the bye.
Yeah.
Because after the bye, it gets worse. And, injuries are going around the league still. And knock on wood, hopefully we go home as healthy as possible tomorrow, but injuries can still happen at any moment in the game.
Yeah, they could. They really could. Am I giving up on the season? Not yet, but I think it all depends how we do against the Broncos.
Yeah, tomorrow is definitely a must-win.
Yeah.
It's just we have to. We haven't even won a home game. Can we win our first home game tomorrow?
I don't know. We'll have to find out and wait and see. JB, what do you think?
I have a different take on the whole idea of giving up. Do I think the Steelers are going to be playoff caliber? I mean, right now, probably not. But am I going to give up on the season? No. I mean, I get frustrated, right? Who doesn't?
Obviously.
In fact, I forget who it was in the chat. They pointed out that I was trashing Juju. Well, I mean, when you're in the heat of the moment, you say a lot of stuff. And I guess fortunately, but unfortunately for myself, when I do these live streams, I'm putting myself out there. So, you know, what I say inside of a live stream is going to be different than when I'm more level-headed, you know?
Yes.
But
Definitely.
it's kind of like a two-part answer from me. It's like, do I think the Steelers are going to be overly successful like we've been for so long? Probably not. But am I going to just stop watching the team? Hell no.
No. Because honestly, that'd make you a fake fan, a quote-unquote bandwagon, which... Honestly,
I've seen bad Steelers teams, man, going way back before Ben.
You grew up with
You
that
go back
shit.
to the 90s. Yeah, think about it. Yeah.
You grew up with
I mean, before Ben, dude, Cordell Stewart was like a god to me.
Yeah.
I know that's probably going to sound weird to some people, but he was like the best we had at the time.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, Cordell would thrive in this time period with the way the mobile quarterback is now being made.
Way ahead of his time, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Richard that actually, he said, don't ever trash Juju, TikToker or not.
I don't think he wants to know any of my
Man,
tweets.
I keep having back and forth feelings about Juju.
Look, this just ties into what I was already saying. I can't remember if I said it publicly or if this was just another of our million of conversations we had in private about the Steelers. Juju is protected.
Very.
I mean, this guy could literally... I got to watch what I say. He could take a dump on somebody's car, smear it, and just run down the street screaming, I want to be Tom Brady's lover.
You do realize this is unfiltered.
Okay, I just want to make sure because, I mean, this guy could literally kill somebody and Steelers fans will protect him.
Yeah, no.
And he's not the only one. There's been other, I mean, Ben Roethlisberger is another example of that.
People are hating Ben.
In fact, he's probably...
He's like Simba, bro.
Ben Roethlisberger is probably even more protected than anybody else has ever been.
But guess what? I don't care who you are or what you've done for the organization. I appreciate the past, but it's all about the present, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm right there with him.
If you aren't performing at the caliber level, or if you aren't helping this team, you're gonna get criticized. I don't give a damn who you are or what you did.
Yeah, plain and simple. All three of us. We call it like we like it. We call it like we see it. We call it like we believe it. Simple as that.
Yeah, and I understand that it's not for everybody, you know?
Of course.
But luckily for a lot of people, there's so many creators nowadays, you can find whatever it is that caters to you.
Right.
But I'm not going to sit up here and praise somebody that, quite honestly, in my opinion, isn't performing anywhere near as what he did in his rookie season.
No.
And how many debates do we have that Antonio Brown is what made him such a great receiver?
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. At this point, yeah. I mean, come on.
Very true.
At this point, AB was the reason Juju became Juju. No one else. You can't tell me anything else. That was the reason.
At this point,
look,
yes,
I get it. He's a good guy. He buys people groceries. He walks your grandmother across the street.
Soul. I get it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
He TikToks. He does fun stuff. He's kid friendly. Plays video games. Cool dude, man. But unfortunately, I'm just not a fan of players. I'm a fan of this logo that's on my hat. I'm a Steelers fan.
Yeah.
You know, I literally only praise guys that have made big impacts on the football field. Maybe this is just me. I personally don't care what you do off the field. As long as it doesn't affect your game on the field, I could care less. I really could. And in regards to Juju, I think people were misunderstanding my not hatred, but dislike for him. It has nothing to do with TikTok. Has nothing to do with it doesn't have to do with his color of his hair, none of that crap.
It has to do with the way he plays.
It has to do with the fact that he was supposed to be a number one receiver, and he's just not living up to it.
And he was a little overhyped.
Very.
But
definitely right, yeah.
And honestly, as was this team, and I'm guilty of that.
I think we all are.
I'm guilty.
Yeah, we're grossing unseemly, bro.
Very.
We got hype over draft picks.
Hey, check out the Girls Gang hat from GT that he's wearing. Oh,
yeah, he's repping right now hard.
Yeah, he is.
Very
Yeah,
hard.
I also got the Steelers. By the way, merch. Come on, get it. Come on.
SteelTwins.com.
You know what? This is a perfect plug-in. SteelTwins.com, ladies and gentlemen.
New fall and winter merch.
Yeah, I got that new JBN T-shirt up.
Here it is.
Very
and
beautiful.
Oh, it looks comfy as shit for the fall and winter. Look at that.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
nice wool.
Beautiful, man. So if you guys are looking for your Still Twins and or JBN merch, man, SteelTwins.com.
Quick plug-in right there. Why the hell not? But Steelers, you know, it's a big must-win game. No question about it. They got to win.
And I'm going to get into the chat here because I am lacking a bit, but I thought we'd just get into the Broncos-Steelers discussion because, you know, the game's tomorrow, and it's a must-win for sure. And I do want to give a quick shout-out to our supervisor. Not going to name her, not going to throw her name out there, but she is a Broncos fan. I have no idea how, but she is a Broncos fan. Huge shout to her, man. She is honestly like another mother to us at work. She really is. But she threatened to fire us if we win.
Damn.
Obviously, it's all a joke. It's work. It's humor.
But hey, you know what?
Let's go Steelers.
Let's go Steelers.
Yeah, so that's what you think.
Oh, well. Fuck it, right?
There's more jobs out there.
She'd be doing you a favor.
She would be doing me a favor.
Get your pay slips terminated or whatnot.
Oh, yeah. So instead, the check will be a pink slip. I'll be like, okay, bye. But shout out to our supervisor, man, Broncos fan. Good luck to her team, man. It's going to be fun to walk into work no matter win or loss. It's always a good time to talk with her, and especially football. You know, she knows a lot about her football and her Broncos. Like, real
I'm
shit.
excited to go into work, too, because this week at work is going to be Jersey Day. Yeah, I'm excited about that.
What jersey you wearing, man?
On Monday, I'm going to wear my TJ Watt jersey.
Okay. Good shit.
And then I'll see how we go from there. But
Alrighty. Speaking of jerseys, man, what jersey is everyone in the chat wearing tomorrow for the Steelers?
I'm wearing my Turner's jersey right now.
Yeah. Turner T.
Where's all my guys from Pittsburgh, man? Turner's iced tea.
Turner T, man. Good shit.
It's not a Browns T-shirt, trust me.
No. But Turner T, man, that's just shit.
That's pretty good.
Oh, man.
I don't know what jersey I'm
It's
wearing
not good for
tomorrow.
diabetes, but it is pretty good.
top-notch stuff, all right.
But I'm going to get into the chat here. Batmon says, Sup, Twins, would you guys not be surprised if we lose to Geno Smith next week? Not at all.
No, I wouldn't be surprised. Not one bit.
Evan
It would
Henderson.
hurt, but I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty sad that we're even thinking that way.
Yeah,
It's the
it
Steelers. They
is.
play down the competition, especially if it's like a primetime game.
Yeah.
You know, we used to say Steelers play great in primetime. That's kind of like 50-50 now.
It
it's a
is.
coin flip.
Yeah, we got a great defense, but we did last year, and look who we lost to when we faced the Bengals in primetime.
Right.
Yeah.
Richard Gallagher says Bridgewater will have another concussion when we're done with him. Steelers all the way. Well, with the way his line is protecting and our pass rushers, if they're fully healthy.
And going up against the Broncos offensive line, whose coach is former Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line coach Mike Munchak.
I miss Munchak.
I miss
Do we
Munchak
bring
so
him
much.
back?
I wish.
Man, I hope so.
He left because of family in Denver. I'm happy for him.
Well, no, I get that. You know, family's important.
Yeah, totally understandable. Best of luck to Munchak in his future.
It's Aiden Too Cool says, remember when KJ Hamler slammed Joe Hayden after he said he lifted weights? Yep.
Damn.
I remember that, yes, last year, yeah.
Yeah. Ryan Gorley says, how about the news that Tuitt was starting to practice this week? He did return to practice yesterday.
He did.
Which is a great thing because we need him back because our run game is not the same since Alawalu went down. Need Tuitt back.
But the thing about Tuitt, I would not rush him.
No.
I would actually wait till after the bye.
I think that's what they're going to do.
Make sure he gets more into shape, make sure the knee's good, and then get him back when it matters the most.
Kirby Pooh Bear with two $5 super chats says, if not Cam, how about RG3 to replace Big Ben? Fuck no.
Oh, now he's trolling.
Fuck no.
Dude, that's a troll, yeah.
Run with Haskins at that point. And that's not a what's the word? A shit on Haskins, I guess. It's not. He did it. I'll get to it.
I mean, if we're going to roll with one former football team player, I'd rather have the guy we have now.
Yeah, really. Yeah, in 2018, Chucks did shut down Miller in that game, which obviously we lost because Xavier Grimble doesn't know how to fucking just punch the ball in at the 1 yard line.
No.
And James Washington dropped a deep ball from Ben, which
And
Ben
I
would
think
later.
I think Connor fumbled in that game too.
Yeah, it was a horrible game. It was the start.
We should have won that game.
It was the start of our decline that season. Let's
There's
see.
no stopping me.
Clearly.
Oh, I just saw it. Now read it.
You
I
might
just
as well
saw
get to
it.
the GT show with a $9.99 super chat. The motherfucker's on the live stream and still gives us $10, yo. He says, I don't have the sound, but he says, woo! Hashtag here we go. GT, I appreciate it, but damn it, man.
And listen, man, thank you. Really appreciate it.
It's time for GT to hold off on donations and get that new nice microphone.
Get something like this, man. I'm telling you. We said
It's worth it. It's a great mic. Highly recommend.
Or you could save up and overpay for an expensive one.
Yeah, like JB did.
Like I always do.
All right, let's see. Where we
Make
at?
sure I get a mic stand that breaks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Spend
God.
$100 on a mic stand or a mic holder that breaks on you.
Yeah, God.
When you're sleeping, though.
Yeah, it just snaps.
You know what's sad though? It was so late at night that when that happened, I didn't even care. I was just like, oh, we'll figure it out what happened tomorrow, whatever.
Yeah, you ever
Could
just
have been somebody breaking in the house, and I gave no shits.
Fuck it, right? You're just so tired, you just don't give a shit.
No, I just didn't care.
No. Abel is in the chat. He joined us for the weekly predictions this week.
Yes, he did.
Said, yo, what's up, guys? What's up, Abel?
Hey, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, Blaze, you were pissed at Juju badly, dude, which we just talked about. He's pissed about a lot of people, man. He has high expectations for players, as does, the Steelers organization.
But the thing about JB, and I can respect him out of this, he's a very old school, minded fan. I can respect that out of him. He's from the old
It's because
school.
I'm old.
Hence the old school
He's seen
mind.
things, all right? He's got stories to tell.
Dude, he's got
We ain't gonna do
stories.
that now,
You
though.
talk about
No.
stories, man.
Oh,
From
God.
the old 90s days, all right?
Yeah. I think the arm strength thing is it takes more power and zip to throw the ball on time downfield. If Ben waits to see if a wide receiver comes open, he can't throw. That's why y'all deep throws are decided before the snap, says BMK, Bully Mob Kennel. Let's see, Lex Ruger with 11-6 record for this year. So we would start 1-3 and we would finish 10-3.
10-3, yeah.
Wouldn't be too bad.
It's possible.
As far as the defense goes, stopping the run is very important. Broncos may lean on their run game a lot tomorrow, which I'm totally expecting. Our run game is a little suspect with Aluwalu out and Tuitt's still not back.
And they got guys like Gordon and Williams that can easily rotate and that are very talented. We may be in trouble when it comes to stopping the run.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if Williams gets at least 80% of the snaps with the fact that Melvin Gordon was injured.
Yeah, that's
or
true.
Is on the injury report.
Honestly, that's what the Broncos. I'm looking at it from a Broncos standpoint. The Broncos should totally do that because I would trade Melvin Gordon before the deadline, and I'd give the snaps to Javonte.
Yeah, because you can do that. He did in North Carolina. Did you guys see that video on Twitter where he was he had 5 different players wrapped around him? He was running an extra 20 yards.
Yeah, no.
Javonte's a mean dude.
We
man.
got to deal with that, and we know how our tackling is lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to think about Tyler Boyd, but there's Tyler Boyd.
Richard Gallagher with a bold 13-4 record. A bet on it. Wow. So
That means we go what?
12-1. No, 12. Yeah, 12-1.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's the one loss to?
The Chiefs.
Yeah, maybe.
The bye week. No.
Even on the bye week, we may lose. Yeah.
Nick B says, do you guys think the Steelers take Coral, Malik Willis if they have a pick good enough to draft them? Possibly. They both fit Canada's system.
No, I'd be up for either one of those two.
It's just, do the Steelers think their future's in this draft? Because there's not many guys in this draft that you would think could be a long-term plan.
I don't think so.
You might, honestly, I would just take a gap QB. Fine, there's plenty of gap QBs that are going to be free agents next year, assuming they don't get signed. You take one of them, and then you use that draft pick for a center or a high pick offensive lineman or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, very true.
Because, Aaron Rodgers is going to be a free agent. He's going to opt out of Green Bay. He's going to be a free agent, and I'm going to say it right here, right now. He's going to be a Pittsburgh Steeler, and he's going to wear number 12, bro. Bradshaw's number has not been officially retired. No one's worn it since Bradshaw, but damn well Bradshaw will give the number to Rodgers. And damn well that'll be the number 1 selling jersey on NFL Shop and Fanatics and Steelers Shop, and I'll buy it before everyone else does.
Bank on it.
Believe that. Vince Williams has been trashing Juju. Yeah, he trashed Juju a little bit last week during the game because he said that the one touchdown that Juju was open and Ben arguably overthrew, Juju could have extended more and gave more effort.
Yeah.
Talking about him being like number one or something. I'm like, yeah, maybe.
Ryan Gorley says, no way we draft Spencer Rattler. The guy was benched today for a true freshman. That freshman showed up today, and Rattler, I bet, transfers. Rattler needs to transfer because Caleb Williams, I believe is his name.
Yeah.
On a 4th and 1, he ran 66 yards for a touchdown, had 3 touchdowns total.
No, he led Oklahoma to the big comeback against Texas.
And Rattler, man, he is he's garbage. And he is a piece of shit.
He's let down, I'm sure, a lot of people. I actually expected a lot from Rattler, and
he was supposed to be a favorite for the Heisman.
Yeah, I know, and he got benched.
It's weird. Kenny Pickett's going to take all the fucking fame that he had before the season.
Yeah, he did.
Because
I can't believe what Pittsburgh's doing.
Dude.
As far as like the way they're just blowing teams out.
Did they play today? Of course they played today.
It's college. It's Saturday. They always play.
What's their
Panthers did right there, boom.
Let's see.
By the way, if you guys have been wondering why I'm so quiet, it's because I don't know if you remember a while back, Windows was giving me issues with the mic.
Right.
It keeps changing my volume. I'm trying to figure out what the hell that's being caused by.
Windows 11.
And as for the Panthers,
That's probably what it is.
as for Pitt, they did not play today. They play next week against Virginia Tech.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
MSU
What was the one game? The one game they scored like 70-some points.
Yeah, it was like 77-7 or something.
Something like that.
Akron.
Yeah, like,
Wasn't Akron?
wow.
No, it wasn't Akron. No, that was Auburn. Never mind.
Yeah, it was. Wasn't that like week 2 or something of the college season?
Yeah.
Right. Shit.
It's Aiden Too Cool says nobody cared about the TikToks until we started losing. People loved it more than they hated it when we were 11-0. My problem with the TikToks when we started losing is he kept TikToking and dancing on logos, which I found to be disrespectful. I wouldn't want no player dancing on my fucking logo. I'm just saying.
And the fact that we were on a losing streak, like why is
And he's
TikTok
not-
on your mind?
And he's not taking it seriously.
No.
That was my argument.
It kind of actually reminds me of something back when MSU went to the U of M logo, and then you had one Mr. Devin Bush walk out by himself to go encounter.
And also, not to cut GT off, but that is just not true. The whole like when the team was winning, no one cared about TikTok. That's BS.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, there was people that cared. I cared.
I cared the entire time. I thought it was a distraction. It was stupid. Like,
I despise
what he does outside of football, again, I want to bring it up again. What he does outside of football, I could care less. I could literally care less. I couldn't care any less.
Right.
Lesser than I already do.
Yeah.
When the team was 11-0, I still thought it was stupid, and we talked about that many times in private.
Many times.
We have lots of conversations about the Steelers when we're not live streaming or making content.
That's what we did last night.
Literally.
Yeah, dude. We were up 1:30 in the morning sitting
like,
down there at my house just talking Steelers.
Yeah, no lie. Like we were talking to GT too. As soon as we got off work, we came over and just bullshit around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Aiden Too Cool says, can we all agree that if Juju said the team looked like it gave up, the whole internet would have gone crazy? Adding on that, there was a tweet or a video going around where Juju's on the sideline, he's shaking his head, he's upset, and people were quoting him that he said it's a Ben problem, but I doubt he said that.
No.
It more so looked like it said it's a bad ball or something along the lines, because there's no way he said problem at the end.
No, that was just someone trying to force some sort of agenda or something.
And yes, I do
trying
agree.
to get Ben to call out Juju again, like we did with AB.
Yeah. And I do agree.
For Washington, yeah.
If Juju said what Tyler Boyd said, yeah, the internet would have gone nuts because Juju is an attraction for these media fucks.
Yeah.
We can criticize Juju for what he does and shit, but it's obvious. The media, like, it's like a fucking mosquito. Like, they're surrounding...
That's a very good comparison.
They suck anything out of Juju for any type of clicks and news. It's stupid, man.
Or it's like a gnat. They just won't go away.
Yeah, but,
I think it's partially because of the fact that Juju's so popular on, like, the TikTok and the world.
Mm-hmm.
The way on the media that he's easy to actually get leached on, I guess, if you want to say.
Right.
He's easy to, get information, not information, but, media stories, and, they can then use that, like, way to, like, push against other things, and cause problems and whatnot.
Yeah, they twist a lot.
And that's what social media wants. They want clout all the time.
Yeah. Saints Nola says, how do you guys see Pittsburgh without Ben? I think that's more of a question for JB, excuse me, because he's witnessed life without Ben before. You experienced the Neil O'Donnell days, the Cordell Stewart days, the Tommy Automatics days.
Now, granted, the Neil O'Donnell days, I was, in my youth.
Yeah.
So, I mean, barely remember much of it. But as far as life, that really depends on what the Steelers do to find somebody else to come in. Like, is it going to be Mason Rudolph? We don't know.
Or Haskins.
We just don't know because they're too afraid to put Ben on the bench and do, what they need to do. I mean, I guess we're going to wait till next season to figure that out, and it's going to be years and years of rebuilding.
And speaking of, them just having too much faith or confidence or love in Ben.
I think it's also a respect thing, too.
Of course.
Organizations build off respect, and when you have a quarterback who's won you 2 Super Bowls, you're going to let him decide when he's not.
I get it, but, you got to just put that history aside and think of the team now. And that's what they should have done years ago, because giving Ben that extension was so stupid, because either way, Ben had to come back this year because we weren't going to pay him that much just to sit on the couch. But why the fuck would his organization give him that big of a contract at 37, 36?
Yeah.
Like,
it just wasn't.
Maybe they thought he was Tom Brady and could play forever. I don't know.
They just depended on the guy way too much, and they still do. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They got to put the team first.
It's Aiden Tuchel says Munchak turned undrafted players into stars. I mean, I can think of so many.
Villanueva's the guy that really just sticks out. 2-time Pro Bowl.
Villanueva, Matt Fielder.
Young boy just took me back, man. He said Mike Tomzak.
Oh my God.
Yikes.
Did we just say that at the same time?
I guess so.
Twinning, huh?
It is twinning. Wow.
Oh,
Mike
shit.
Tomzak.
Ricochet says, I got a $100 bet with my boss that the Steelers win this week.
$100.
Oh, shit.
Come on, go Steelers. Give that man his $100.
I mean, going back to the Broncos, if there's any team that the Steelers should beat, it is this one.
You're right.
We have a good record for us, then.
I mean, if we lose to the Broncos tomorrow, man, it's going to be a very, very rough outlook for the rest of the season.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
like, even if we beat, let's say we beat the Browns, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but we have to put some sort of respect on them. I mean, they're not the Browns that we remember.
The Browns
that we're used to now.
And not the
right.
1-16 Browns, the 1-32 Browns that we faced back.
Yeah.
Right. And going back to what I was about to say, in regards to my point, I mean, we lose to the Broncos and then we go beat the Browns. It's just going to feel weird.
Yeah.
It'd be a typical.
Or not even just the Browns, but like the Chiefs, like a very competitive playoff caliber team. It would feel like what? Like we beat the Bills.
But
what sense does this make?
That feels very weird. The fact that we beat the Bills and now we're,
it's very
doubtful about us beating the Broncos or the, I don't know, maybe the Bears.
Yeah.
It's very cliche of the Steelers, honestly.
It is. It really is.
Bobby Brister, oh my goodness.
Kevin Totten says, I'm not a Pitt fan, but I'm an LA Chargers fan. I want you guys to beat Denver.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm very
sure. If we beat Denver, can we also beat you? Is that fine?
Yeah, exactly, right? I had to trade on. Yeah, that's how.
I mean, we got to make some sort of deal, right?
Do you think the Steelers have the worst offense in the league after 4 weeks as Mike Cox?
Great name.
The Max, what's going on, bro?
Hey, the Max is in the building. Good shit. As for your question, Mike.
Worst offense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ben, hip, and pec. What's next? A groin injury? You know it.
Oh, it's coming. Trust me.
Nah, Ben's going to continue to get hurt, bro.
Yeah, giggity.
I'm actually starting to get concerned that I might pull mine tomorrow,
Breaking news, I just got a groin injury.
I'm playing football on Monday. I'm going to pull my groin. That's going to happen,
Yeah.
man. I don't know.
Still can't.
Oh, Max, by the way, I don't know if you were in here about 20 minutes ago, sorry, when I mentioned this, but this is not a Browns t-shirt.
No, it's a Turner's tee. Yeah,
I don't want you to get too excited.
It says Still City on it, so.
Right. I just don't want you to get too excited, man.
You didn't spell that right, Danny.
Oh, shit. Here, I'll put it up for you. Turner T. Where's it at?
There it is. Boom.
There it is.
Just click the image.
Banger. Boom. Turner T. Hold on, let me get it on the. Right
What
there.
are you showing, the shirt or?
Now the
Turner T.
the T, an image of it.
One of the best, probably the best tea I've ever had in my life. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, I don't really drink tea as much as I used to, but I highly recommend that
I love tea.
if you're ever in the Pittsburgh area, definitely get
I love
that.
good hot tea.
You know what's funny? I gotta tell a quick story about them. This is gonna sound so bad coming from me, but I think it was a couple months back. It was shortly after we left Pittsburgh,
Right.
and I sent the company an email,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, "Hey, could you guys send me out some tea?" But of course they said no, they couldn't do it. But I just thought I'd mention that. I was that desperate to get some tea out this way.
At least you tried.
Unfortunately, because they don't sell it towards mid Pennsylvania,
Central Pennsylvania.
yeah, Central PA. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
They only do it Western PA.
Yep. Still, Cannon says, I want Terran Armstead in free agency. So do I. He'd be a perfect left tackle. Maybe you move Dan Moore to right. I don't know. But we need experience at right tackle or at any tackle position next year.
Yeah, we do.
The upcoming quarterback class is extremely weak. We just need a stopgap for 2 years, says Mike Cox. Someone out there owns an Artie Burns jersey, says Aiden. Too cool. Yep. Someone
Artie
does.
Burn. Hey, man.
Look towards 2023 for a quarterback if they go in that direction. Got to rebuild the O-line. If the Steelers do get A-Rod, fix that O-line next offseason will be interesting. We have to make splashes in free agency regardless because
I mean, we have the most cap, so.
yeah, and
We do.
We need to. I'm gonna say this right here, right now. We need to resign Edmonds, okay? And we need to go get.
Oh
Yeah, I'm serious.
Yes.
no, I know we talked about this last night. It's just hearing it, 2 days in a row is kind of like wow.
Yeah, we need to resign Edmonds. We need to get a veteran, a good veteran at tackle, because I don't think this line should get any younger unless it's interior and it's for the right reasons. We need to get a corner, but the thing is, with next year's corner free agency market, unless someone gets cut, which is very likely, it's not deep.
No, it's not that great.
So
It's not.
we got to get a corner as well. We got to make splashes regardless in free agency.
If only we traded, or if only we were willing to trade more than a 6th-round pick to go get Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah. Yeah, he went to the Panthers, man. That's filthy.
I'm still surprised about that trade now.
It's just Belichick, man. He's not afraid to kick people to the curb.
I'm like Bill Belichick, more like Bill O'Brien. All right.
Right?
Brendan says, I'm seeing the game tomorrow at Heinz Field. If we don't win, I'm going to cry all the way home. I'm going to cry for you. I'm going to cry for you.
I'll cry.
I don't mean to laugh, but damn.
I'll cry internally.
Well, you know what, man? I hope they get the win tomorrow. They have to give the Steelers Nation, the Yinzers, the crowd in Heinz Field a feel-good win before primetime.
We win by like 3 points. I mean, a win's a win. I'll take it. All right.
Tomlin and Ben are drowning. Who you saving? Son of a bitch.
Damn, that's a crazy question, man.
Neither. I'm saving myself. No, okay.
Ben, because honestly, I got a question. And I'm not trying to get this into a Tomlin debate. Does Tomlin win those 2 Super Bowls without Ben? I'm not. I'm not saying Ben's the reason why we won the Super Bowl. I'm saying get to the.
Tomlin only been to 2 Super Bowls.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Get to the 2 Super Bowls, but yes, win one. Yeah. And I'm not saying Ben got us to the Super Bowl because it was mostly the defense. Ben made one great play in the Super Bowl, but yeah, that's another discussion. But
I mean,
who would you save drowning?
I'll say this about Ben, as far as like playoffs and getting to Super Bowls and stuff. I would say his best performance was against the Broncos, since we're on that topic.
yeah, in fact, the Steelers and Broncos have a ton of history, man.
yep.
Some good, some bad.
That was Super Bowl XL.
Yeah, that was
that playoff series. That was when we were the last seed.
Yep, the number 6
was
seed.
a 6 seed. We pretty much we're going into it with must win from like week 14. We had to win every single game that the playoffs. And we did.
We were on the road all postseason, went in the Mile High and won the championship game.
Yeah.
And obviously it culminated.
We won the Super Bowl. What do you mean we won the Mile Championship? We won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And obviously that's a great moment. Of course, Joey Porter's "They Shot Me in Denver" speech. Get you pumped. Hey, you're a Porter
My
guy,
boy.
JB. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you
I
weren't.
might actually wear his jersey tomorrow, man.
I was just about to say that. Obviously, you know the Tebow game. Moving on, there's the game in 2015 where the Broncos defense was probably the best. It was not probably. It was definitely the best in the league. But Ben and AB and even Martavis Bryant and Marcus Wheaton cooked that secondary, that no-fly zone, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And then obviously we would lose to them in the playoffs because
Fumble fits.
fits exactly.
Yep.
And then
Man, every time somebody brings up that damn Tim Tebow,
Well, I only bring it up because Tim Tebow is now on, first take with Stephen A.
I'll never forget that game, man. I was literally watching it in a hotel when I was staying down in Georgia, training for Norfolk Southern.
Mhm.
And I'm sitting in this hotel, I'm watching this team, and when that moment happened, I'm just like, man, what the? I just turned the TV off.
yeah.
I was so disgusted, and every time somebody brings it up, it takes me back to that time.
You're not the only one. We were watching it with
I
our.
I was surviving off peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, man.
What's his name? I was watching Troy Palomalo chase the guy as he runs into the end zone.
Yep.
Yeah, because Ike Taylor fucked up. He got burnt.
And we didn't have Ryan Clark that game because you couldn't play in the Mile High Stadium.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, you weren't the only one, man, because we were watching the game with our brother, and first play of overtime, Demaryius Thomas, 80 yards on a fucking slant route.
I literally just shut the TV off and was like, well, back to studying.
That's exactly what my brother did. He yelled at the TV, turned it off, played Dragon Ball Z on the PlayStation 2.
And the rest of the night, we were just quiet. Just
There was not
quiet.
much you could really do, yeah.
There was no noise. We were just all disappointed. We didn't even talk about the game.
This is a hell of a question, and this links up to, GT's, what he's been saying for weeks. Would you trade Juju before the deadline? Says Steel Cannon.
Woo.
So
Yes.
Man.
So you're not the only one that thinks that, GT.
Yes, I would. Because
Yeah,
I don't know if he's going to
definitely,
return,
Yeah.
and, you can get something good out of him.
You can get something good. The problem is he's also on a contract year, so it's more.
Didn't we have this conversation last night?
I think we did.
Might have. I don't know.
I think we
did
all
it
did.
without me? No,
No, I'm pretty sure we did, though. It's like, yeah, you get something out of him.
I was half
I
asleep,
mean-
so.
you could definitely get. He's not a number one, but I'm sure he's definitely a potentially good number two. Obviously, if you have a good number one, because we could see that with AB,
Yeah.
and he's a great slot receiver, so you could probably
You
get.
could definitely get like a fifth rounder for him, you know?
Yeah.
I'd try to get him for like a corner
I'm looking
or
for a
a
lineman. I'm trying to
lineman.
get a veteran tackle or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying Juju's not dependable. He really is. But I don't know if he's going to return
Deontay's
it.
a number one wide receiver. Chase Claypool can potentially be in there, and if we actually throw Washington the ball, Washington's very good. So
Washington is very identical to Juju.
I think he's very underrated.
Yeah.
I think
And he's cheaper.
I think Washington should get more playing time.
Jack Lambert 5858 says, guys, we dropped this game. Denver has the 4th rated defense facing Ben. They have a great defense.
Yeah, they do.
now who did
That
this
is
rating?
actually
If
a very good
If it's
stat.
PFF, I don't trust PFF.
No, I don't either. I don't know where he's getting the rankings, but
I think it's NFL rankings.
But
If
irregardless,
it's NFL, then I'm okay with it because NFL they actually are good. PFF is just a bunch of nerds, and I don't trust
from
them.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, so
Cincinnati.
there's going to be biases. Obviously, there's biases with everyone, but
Yeah, they rank Minka as the worst safety in the league. I'm like, bro, Minka hasn't really done anything bad this year.
no.
yeah.
But
It's just he doesn't get the ints, but you don't need picks to be good. If you take
Exactly.
away half the field, you're a great safety, right?
yeah, exactly.
Not that hard.
Should we try to trade for Zach Ertz to replace Ebron? If it wasn't for his contract, I would say yes.
I think he could be a good mentor to what's his face?
Freiermuth? Oh,
Freiermuth,
he's
yeah.
very identical to Ertz, only I think more athletic.
Yeah. But again, the money, dude.
Freiermuth is
Yeah, I like him. I just don't think it would
be.
be our most burning hole right now
No.
to fix.
No, not at all.
Not yet.
The Steelers need to. In fact, I would trade Ebron for like a corner or again a tackle.
Yeah,
but
no.
does Ebron have value? I don't know.
I'll trade Ebron for a McDonald's chicken nugget.
No, you know what I'd trade him for? I would trade him
Subway
for
sandwich.
Subway sandwich or a McDonald's McRib. McRib's coming back.
That's right, it
Is
is.
it really?
Yes, it
I
is.
forgot about that. It's coming back in November.
Next month.
Oh, my birthday. There we go.
Oh shit! There you go.
Still, I can eat that while watching the Lions get destroyed by the Steelers on my birthday. All right.
Steelers
Or
need,
that's a trap game and I'm crying.
Yeah,
Either way.
it seems like a trap game. Steelers need to
That-
adapt the Patriots' way of handling past their prime vets by cutting ties immediately and not holding on. That's why Belichick's successful. Yeah. Maybe not now, but yeah.
Not with Tom Brady, but
Yeah.
definitely with other players.
I heard Ben has black and blue ribs. He'll live.
Wouldn't surprise me.
And,
Wouldn't surprise me.
that doesn't surprise me one bit.
G1.
pussy hurts.
G1 Lou 7 says we're going on a win streak. Don't worry. We'll see, man.
I don't. The funny thing is, I want to believe that, but I just
And I'm right there with you, GT. I really am. But I'm not.
until I see something happen tomorrow, I'm not believing that. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Not until tomorrow.
Ryan, thank you. He says, I don't see the point in sneaking into the playoffs just to lose in the first round. This offense is terrible. Get a good draft pick, and then we'll be back next season. There is no point making the playoffs.
I think the only thing I would rather us do is try to get the winning season, so we at least still have that streak. But other than that, there's no point in trying to make the playoffs.
Somebody said Ebron for toilet paper.
How much now? How many rolls? What type of toilet paper?
Yeah,
Like,
seriously.
one
I
ply,
mean,
we talk-
nowadays,
we talk
man,
hotel,
toilet
like,
paper is
Well, we
a
talking,
hot product.
because you guys seen Step Brothers. You seen when he went into Costco and got that big-ass thing of toilet paper. I'm talking that much.
All right.
Hey,
what kind, though?
Hey, I
that's
take
good
the
now.
I take the Steelers to the Super Bowl pretty often, okay? I'm just saying. Turner's iced tea is the best drink. Drink it every day. Yeah, I agree.
Iron City
Get those
coffee.
kidney stones.
I know, that's the only thing with tea. That's why I drink a lot of water.
Yeah, just keep drinking water. I think you should be all right.
No, I like good hot tea every once in a while. It's
Yeah.
good for
Pretty healthy,
good
too.
green tea, but
Yeah.
a lot of good water.
Speaking of drinks, I might have to go run for a Powerade here shortly.
I got Powerade on deck. I might go get a Hershey's or a Yingling Hershey.
Yeah, so if I step away, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Just stay away from the G Fuel, all right?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Young
Yeah, I
boy.
can't do G Fuel anymore, man.
Young boy with a great question. Non-Steelers related, but who do y'all think is going to win, Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury? I got Fury.
Tyson Fury.
I'm
I
taking.
got Deontay.
Really?
No, you don't.
Come on,
I
you
swear to
trolling.
God.
No,
You
you
trolling.
No, man, that's my boy, man.
No, it's not.
To this day?
Yes, to this day, bro.
Nah, bro.
My boy.
Fury's winning, and I know the fights are
The
going on.
bomber's back, bro. What are you talking?
The Gypsy King is going to fucking win, bro. I'm telling you that right now.
Hey, listen, if you get a message from The Undertaker telling a motherfucker to rest in peace, then, I mean, I think that pretty much, that's a win already
Well,
in my eyes.
I know some of the fights are going on, but the main event doesn't usually happen till a little
Midnight.
after midnight.
like
so
11 o'clock midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. You know what? You know what we should do? We should, when this is all said and done, hop over on StreamYard and watch it together.
fuck yeah. Because I got the.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
I have a
after we
website.
get off here.
I have a website, man. I'm not.
Let's do it, bro.
Yeah.
Hey man, I believe you.
Okay, Unger
Is it
to the
Sports
max. With a pretty interesting question, says, even though Big Ben is struggling this season, I feel like he's playing better than Baker Mayfield. Agree or disagree? Baker Mayfield's been very underwhelming, and he's showing that,
Isn't he also in a contract here?
Baker.
Good question. No, yeah.
No, this is his fourth year, isn't it?
No, you're right, yes.
Yeah, this is his fourth year.
Oh, yes, he is.
But I mean, they can always sign him to his 5th-year extension if
Although,
they want to.
yeah,
but the problem is, do they want to pay him that much? And
Yeah, I mean-
is he worth the money? I think the problem is the Browns have to. If I'm the Browns, I'm signing Baker because we know how the Browns are with getting quarterbacks in terms of drafts. All right.
Right.
Right. But definitely
I mean,
don't overpay him.
It's good for us. I'd rather them, not lose Baker and we end up having them suffer with like another Deshaun Kaiser type pick. But
Right. Let's see. Outside Steeler fan says draft center first round. There's only one center I draft first round. That is Tyler Lindenbaum out of Iowa. And
yeah,
you move Green to left guard and Dots in the right guard.
You know what's funny? Apparently, some of the Steelers scouts, I think, were at the game today.
They were not only that, they were at last week's Iowa Maryland game.
Yeah.
They're eyeing them.
did Iowa win or did Iowa lose?
Iowa won, but I think that's because Penn State's quarterback.
Oh, that's right. They played Penn State. Isn't Iowa ranked number 3?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, Iowa's
Something
number
like
3,
that.
State's number 4, yeah.
Dang.
Dallas Quinnley says no one is ever on the hot seat. I think it leads to complacency. Exactly. It's been that way the last 10 years.
It's But that's unfortunately due to the fact that that's the Steelers' way. We don't put people in the hot seat.
Yeah.
We just let contracts expire.
Yep.
Still Cannon says prime Ben or prime O-line. Well, see, without the prime O-line, we won't have prime Ben.
That's very true.
I'd go prime O-line, get a run game
the
going.
Fiend here. The Fiend's here.
Is he?
Hello, Fiend.
The Fiend.
Here, I got something for you, Fiend. I got something for you.
Yowie wowie.
Can he sign with AEW already? I mean, come on. I'm getting a little impatient.
Give him time, and the 90 days ain't over yet. He's got like.
Oh, that's right. It's not.
He's got like
Fuck me.
another, I think, couple of weeks, maybe a month.
He's got like 4 weeks, yeah. Okay, let's see. Ben needs to attack the middle of the field. Yes. Yes. But he also needs to fucking hit his targets.
That is true.
Oh, it's 8-2 Cole with a very interesting statistic fact here. If Cam Hayward gets 1.5 sacks tomorrow, he'll pass Joey Porter for 5th in sacks in Steelers all time, which would be very poetic because he passes Porter 5th all time, and Porter's obviously known for, a lot when it comes to Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
That'd be great.
I'm sorry. Hayward and Watt could all be 3rd and 4th, respectively, at the end of the season.
They could. I think they will.
I just want Watt to become number 1. Once Watt passes Harrison, man, it'll just be something very special considering the fact of how Harrison kind of played up with Watt.
He's going
in the beginning
to.
of his career.
Yeah, because I think Watt's going to do that, and because Harrison has 80.5, I think, for the Steelers. Watt is on the verge of 50, or he is over 50.
He's over 50.
He's going to break it in like 2-3 years.
Won't surprise me. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be on with this team for. Think about we signed him to a 4-year extension.
Yep.
So you can only imagine. We can probably sign him again.
Yeah.
And let's hope that he retires here.
Oh, I wouldn't hope so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm drinking pure leaf tea right now. That's pretty good too.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I would trade Ebron for an Arizona ice.
I wonder if JB is going to get some liquid death right now.
I've tried that. It's not bad. I mean, it's just water, but
It's mountain water.
yeah.
Mountain water is good.
It's very pure like water.
I'm more of a well water guy, but yeah. Do we have the smallest playbook in the NFL? Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, it's called on 4th and 10. Let's do a screen pass for or do a check down for 1 yard.
Yeah. And
Don't even let the play out.
And throw it 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Don't even give the play time. Just throw it to him.
Does Ben have
Makes my brain itch.
PTSD? I don't know. Maybe.
He's got post-traumatic
Stress disorder.
body
disorder. PT. Hold on. PT. BD. Yeah. I think Deontay should be the number 1 if Juju doesn't come back or gets traded. He's more reliable and our best route runner. He's like a younger AB.
Deontay is currently the number 1.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's already the number 1.
He's number 1 in this league. His route tree is amazing. His route running is among the best in the league. His hands are a lot better. He's a big playmaker, yak monster.
He hasn't dropped anything for the other. The only problem would be what JB said, the fact that he doesn't commit to every single play.
Yeah.
Very true.
And that's my issue with him. Also because he dances too fucking much. Like, this isn't Dancing with the Stars, bro. Like, stop your shit.
Yeah.
He reminds me.
This isn't Just Dance 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, everyone says younger AB, and we've said it as well, and I agree. But I'd say more so of Santonio Holmes.
I do like the San Antonio Holmes connection.
Yeah. Do Big Ben gets the message? Why do he say he needs to get better? How many times does he say that and has not shown it yet?
Yeah, for real, bro. Like, it's all talk, no action.
Yeah, exactly.
And depending on how we do against the Broncos, win or lose, they're going to do the same shit.
Yeah.
No, there's part of me that feels like Ben's going to get injured and we're going to end up seeing Battle of the Backups next week in prime time.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think that would probably have to be the only thing that would cause Ben to not play is if he were to get injured.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to get benched.
He's not going to realize that he needs to give it up, and we're not going to bench him obviously because of that. So
yeah, we're stubborn, we're complacent.
And by the way,
Candy corn.
shout out to Candy Corn.
The GOAT.
That's right. Best Halloween? No, it's not the best Halloween candy, but it's traditional.
It's to me, it's the best. You can have your
the best traditional Halloween candy. The best Halloween candy, in my opinion, are the Reese's Pumpkins.
Yeah.
And that's very true.
I'd have to go
I
with.
stand by that. I will die on that hill.
I think I'm a Kit Kat guy.
To me, you can have your Milky Ways, your Snickers, and everything, but I'm going with candy corn all year.
Yeah.
For Halloween.
All right, let's see. Browns fans lying to themselves if they think Baker will ever win them a Super Bowl. Just saying, you're not wrong.
Well, yeah, I mean,
if it wasn't for the running game, Baker would be ass.
The
He'd be on the bench.
offense,
No,
the offense
he
would be
bad.
ass.
Nick Chubb is just an elite player, and the funny thing is, he got passed on by every single player on the team because he was drafted in the second round.
Yeah, because he had a serious knee injury. Sony Michel, who was his teammate.
Yeah, he went in the first round to the Patriots.
And Chubb went to the second round to the fucking
Browns.
That brings me a funny story. I have a Patriots fan who's my friend. Though he talks about, he's so upset at the fact that they took Michelle over Chubb because of how it played out.
Yeah,
it's like
Michelle is with the Rams.
Yeah, it's the one time the Browns actually got one over the Patriots.
Yeah, really. Let's see. Where am I at? Let's see. Thoughts on the Urban Meyer situation? He needs to resign. Go back to college. Fucking idiot.
Go back to USC. Go join USC.
I want to see some passion. Where's the fire? Where's the pride in the past, bro?
Yep.
Sorry, man.
Right now, there's none.
Here's your pride. Woo!
Woo!
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning and I'm gonna just
towel down. I'll do a little.
Yeah. I'm just gonna open my window and just go. Woo!
There's not much pride.
Yeah.
Now, if we get a win tomorrow.
So much pride, bro. My nips are fucking ready to go. Do you understand how hard my nips get in the morning thinking Steelers football?
His nips.
Do you understand?
His nips and his glutes, man.
And
yes.
That's not the only thing that gets hard. I'll tell you that.
How much you guys? This is an interesting question.
I wake up ready, man. I open my eyes and I say, oh my God, it's Sunday.
Ready and winded. I used to say that. I don't say that much anymore. I just wake up. Fuck, I got 3 hours till the game.
I mean, today, now you wake up and oh, wait, no, I forgot there's the Jets and the Falcons.
Richard said, whoa. This must be his first rodeo with me, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm out there, man.
D Hunt has some hot takes here, all right?
Yeah, he does. D Hunt 28 says, how much you guys think Minka will get on his deal? Because we got to resign him next year, too.
Ooh.
Yeah, we do.
Let's see. How much did Adams make?
A lot.
That's a good question. Somebody, let's look that up.
Yeah, Jamal Adams, he made, where's the contract?
No, it's right there. It's right there. For your extension.
Yeah. He signed a 4-year extension worth $70 million, $38 million guaranteed. I think Minka's making over 40 guaranteed. And I think it'll be $80 million, $40 million guaranteed.
4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree. If Adams can get that, Minka can get much more.
Although he hasn't, let's continue the shitting on everybody's parade party here. Minka hasn't been performing well either.
No, I mean, he dropped a pick last week.
No, he did.
Which he would normally have.
No, dude, come on. He's pulling out his inner Ike Taylor. That's what that was.
Stonehand.
I think personally him and Ike were on the phone prior to the game and he said, what, you think I can't drop interceptions? Are you kidding me, man?
Do you know who I am?
Watch this.
No.
Let's see. Any thoughts?
Do I think we sign Minka? I mean, absolutely. Come on.
We need to.
No, if we don't, our secondary goes from top 10 to
bottom 10.
Top 20 probably. Probably. But we're bottom feeders, all right?
Yeah, I mean, Minka.
Same with our defense. Our defense goes way down. I mean,
think
about we're going to be losing Joe Hayden offseason because Joe Hayden doesn't want to sign again.
Yeah, we got to keep somebody, and Minka is something we got to resign.
And we got to keep Edmonds with him, too.
Yeah, that.
My boy TJ, he wants to know, do we sign Trent Brown?
Trent Brown trade, yes or no? Well, he's not starting. He's going to be a free agent next year as well. He's a right tackle. So, I mean,
Trent Brown, I'd be down with it.
He's a veteran guy who's been tossed around.
My problem with him is his injuries.
Yeah.
Because I think he's injured right now.
Well, he was a quality starter for the Raiders. I think the Niners at one point in the Patriots.
Yeah.
So
young boy's like, hey man, Minka blocked the field goal. Okay.
I'm running it back, but
it didn't stand, but whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, you do make a fair point there. I mean, he did make that play.
You also got to think of the Bills game when Devin Singletary was going to go for a first down. Minka came down and made the quick tackle, causing a fourth down.
Yeah, you're right.
And the
I like busting everybody's balls, man. Don't
I know
lie to
you
me.
do. I know. You're joking around.
I'm the old man out in the lawn screaming at the damn squirrels and.
Get off my lawn, you suckers!
That's exactly what it is.
Which defense?
I'm just old. Don't mind me. I'm old.
Which
defense do you think was better, 2019 or 2020? Definitely 2019.
I'm actually getting gray hair.
2020 was the best defense we've had in a while, my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
It grinds my gears when people say it's Canada's fault. Do I have a Family Guy out? No, I don't.
No.
Fuck me. Actually, I do.
Giggity.
It grinds my gears when people say it's Canada's fault. The offense is the same as it was last year with the new coordinator. Canada doesn't have the personnel. Nick, you're right. Canada doesn't have the personnel. It's not Canada.
No. It's not Canada. It's not.
Stop laughing.
They said stop laughing.
I can't stop laughing.
Oh man, you fucked up, man.
God.
Come on.
Oh, God.
I gave you the fire. I gave you.
There's no professionalism here.
Listen, if Ben can throw 3 touchdowns in this game, I'm gonna.
No.
See, man, I lit the fire and he had the gas, and I just.
It happens, all right. It happens.
If Juju scores a touchdown, I'm gonna.
No.
Oh, this is gonna.
All right, I'm done. That was my 3 little,
Yeah.
immature moments. That's all I'm allowed.
If Ben hits his
Until
targets.
afterwards.
Yeah, until afterwards, yes. If Ben
Yeah,
hits.
until afterwards, yeah, we're gonna have a blast.
If Ben
If
hits.
only people seen the stuff that we do.
Before the entire
I know.
Yeah, off camera, man. Off stream.
All I'm gonna say is HBK, man. Jesus
And
Christ.
FW. All right, that's it.
Shane says if Ben hits his targets more, we will win games. If he hit his targets last week, we would have won.
Yeah, we would have.
If
Yeah.
it was more accurate, we would have won games. There's mine.
Could have won the Bengals game, too.
Yeah.
The deep ball to Washington, to Claypool.
I know. 2 touchdowns, man. Do you think Ben
Nothing with the arm strength, all about the accuracy.
Exactly.
Yep.
Do you think Ben still thinks Hines Ward is still on the team? That's who he's got to be throwing to.
I think it's actually AB. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Like that Deontay play that I brought up earlier. That was one of those plays where I think Antonio Brown would have made.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah, because
And
they did all
and
the
that's
time.
kind of what Ben was thinking.
Yeah.
They did all the time. All the time.
Angry Lakers fan says, I gave up on Ben 3 years ago.
So
Not-
did I.
Not the only
In
one.
fact, that's very accurate.
Yep.
I can't believe. I'm also agreeing. The moment Ben went down, I was like, all right, yeah, we're going back up. So I want to see how the backups are doing.
Although
We
my
all know how that-
bipolar ass defended him, so.
And then we all know how that turned out. And then obviously Ben came back, and I was like, there's not much I can really say here.
Right. Robert says can't trade Juju. He came back for less. It would send a bad message to players resigning to stay in Pittsburgh, stuck with him for the year.
I'm trying so hard right now.
I know what you want to
What's so funny
push.
over there?
Knock it off.
Ah,
Don't.
no, I'm not doing it, man.
Ben,
I'm not doing it.
Steelers. No.
If it was my channel, I'd do it.
I know
but
you would. I know you would. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let's see.
I think I'm gonna be real. I'm smart enough to know that GT's trying to bait me right now. He's baiting me hard, man.
It's a little bit. I'm trying to bring some fun in, all right?
Oh, God. Hey, guys. Hope we get a win at home tomorrow. I really hope they aren't the Pittsburgh Screeners tomorrow.
That's
Wow,
wow. What a,
wow, man.
wow.
Screeners.
Pittsburgh Squealers.
That is
God, man.
Screeners.
People come up
Clever.
with some of the best stuff, man.
fucking clever.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Exactly.
Baker.
Don't be surprised if it's on Steel Yinzers tomorrow.
Yeah,
Did
really.
someone say he's stuck wearing number 7 this year? I mean, isn't he on the what team? I know he's a CFL team, but
Who, Hodges?
or yeah,
I forget.
I can't remember one team.
He's with I think
he
he's
went
with
to the
Ottawa.
Rams, and I think he went to the CFL after that.
I think he's with Ottawa, I think.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
How would you feel if the Steelers draft Spencer Rattler in the 2022 draft? I would hate it.
Boo.
I would fucking hate it.
I'm not a fan of it anymore.
Because he's a piece of shit teammate. He's a horrible football player. I'm good.
Damn.
Well, JB, did you see the video of him just like shitting on his receivers and blaming them for like his
No.
dude?
What is he?
It's on Twitter. It's
I'm
on Twitter.
out of the loop there.
Well, go to our Twitter because we tweeted about it and the video's right there, bro. Like it almost makes you want to go through the screen and sock the motherfucker.
Wow.
What is he? 2018 Big Ben?
Yeah.
Calling out all the receivers? Like what?
That's just not right.
I don't want Tomlin winking and smiling at Rodgers when we are losing the game. That was more so of just because Tomlin called the timeout to prevent Rodgers from getting the free play.
Really?
It was just more so, I got you.
Yeah, like Tomlin knew what Rodgers was doing.
Hope we beat the donkey, says Michael O'Malley. Me too. I mean, we need to win tomorrow. Thoughts, huh? Thoughts, what the fuck? Thoughts on Denver not finding a place to stay until tonight?
Apparently I read something yesterday, like they couldn't go to the hotel early because I think the hotels were like crowded for a wedding or something. Something along the lines like that, so they did a team meeting in Denver and arrived late today.
Fuck that
Pittsburgh.
wedding.
So
Fuck that wedding.
I guess they
The
couldn't
funny
stay at a
thing is,
hotel.
I'm pretty sure the moment the schedule came out, Denver already booked their tickets. I think every NFL team starts booking their tickets the moment they know what the schedule is like, so they can
Right.
obviously prepare for that.
Man, fuck
I
that
think
wedding.
not even just the teams. I think it's the actual NFL themselves does all that stuff.
Right. G1 Lou 7 says, we all know this is Ben's last year. He's going to turn it around. Trust me. The record ain't going to look pretty, but we sneak into the playoffs going for it all. Who's with me? Come on, JB.
Not me.
I just literally put that up on the screen. That's funny.
Listen, bro, I get the optimism and I commend you, but I am not going to be getting my hopes up.
I wanted us to finish 9-8. All right.
I just realized JB's putting the
Yeah, he said
comments
that.
on the-
Yeah, he said that.
I just realized. Oh, bastard.
Hey, don't worry. I'm gonna give you guys the hookup for this. So for your future streams, you can pull it up.
Haven't had all the pieces. Tomlin teams always hurt. Yeah, but how often can we just say, oh, because we were hurt? Like, it's football. It depends on the coach to step up when a player's hurt. And the thing is, Tomlin did that 2019 when Ben went down.
Oh, yeah, no.
You know,
Mason, Rudolph, Duck Hodges.
Yeah.
I want to say this. People say, oh, we're hurt, that's why we lost. But yeah, Nick Foles won the Super Bowl and the MVP.
God, yeah.
That is wow.
Like, look at him now. Look at the Eagles now.
He's the third string for the Bears.
Yeah.
Minka ain't the problem. Groin stretching seems to be, though. I don't know what.
Minka about to get a groin injury tomorrow.
Nah.
Everyone's going to get a groin injury tomorrow.
Knock on wood.
I hope not.
I miss the old Juju. So do I.
I missed the Juju where Antonio Brown made him look better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh wait, never mind. I'm sorry. That was not right. Sorry.
If you're there. No,
I'm serious.
Don't you
I
think?
need to stop bashing Juju, man. It's not fair. He's a good guy.
Sarcasm.
Yeah, come on, man. He paid for a woman's groceries.
Exactly. And you know
on,
what?
man.
That's what matters. That wins Super Bowls, bro.
Does it?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I don't think
Helping
kindness
grandmas
wins
across the
Super Bowls.
street and playing video games and doing TikToks wins Super Bowls.
Dancing on logos wins you Super Bowls. All right, I shall do that tomorrow.
Man, how do you think the Steelers did it in the 70s?
you ask T.O. I mean, dancing on
I'll
logos.
have to
Totally.
What do you think Lambert was doing, bro? No, I'm serious, man. He was TikToking. He was helping grandmas cross streets.
Well, the second one,
He was doing milk crate challenges. I mean, come on, man.
Risking his body for entertainment purposes.
He was doing leg workouts with his fucking truck at Latrobe. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Man.
Do you think it'd be better for Tomlin to say this year is to pad Ben's stats and we are in a 3-year rebuild? At least give us hope. That there is a plan.
I mean, that's the only positive thing I'll take out of this. If we are going to be having a down season, then, and if it benefits us for the future, I'm cool with it.
But Steelers don't rebuild.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing this year then. Minka will be fine. There's a lot of football left. Exactly. I remember last year people were saying, "Where's Minka? Where's Minka? Like, what happened to Minka?" And then he got a pick 6
You also
against
have to realize that Minka, took away like half the field. No one was throwing towards Minka.
No one throws
because
his
no
way.
one wants to challenge Minka because they are fear that, there'll be a pick or something or a tip ball or whatnot. I mean, we saw the Jags game. He had 2 picks. So did Edmonds. Edmonds also had 2 picks.
Yes. Robert, who said that?
Robert Salerno?
Who the hell said that? So you want to keep Edmonds and let Minka walk. Why would I want that? I'd rather keep both.
These are the kind of comments that I get on my channel.
When the fuck did we say we wanted Minka to go? Are you fucking kidding me?
I was talking about an injury report on my preview, and some guys like, "What, you don't want to play Teddy Bridgewater? What, you a pussy or something?" It's like, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Like, chill, man. I'm just talking about the injury report.
It's just the guy's uninjured. What am I talking about?
I think it might, honestly, I think it's because that I made a simple statement. I said the Steelers would have a better chance if they played against Drew Lock.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, come on, makes sense. But I didn't say I didn't want to play Teddy Bridgewater.
I'd rather play anyone, all right?
Oh, man. Who cares? A win is a win.
So is a loss, unfortunately.
Right, a loss is a loss.
Yeah. What's up?
A tie is a tie. As much as we hate them.
Let's see. What's up, guys? Tough game tomorrow. Says CLL08. Yeah, it is.
I don't doubt it.
It's a tough game.
No, yeah.
If we lose tomorrow, that's I don't know, man. I really don't. If you don't have the personnel, you adapt.
That is true.
100% true, yeah.
Let's see. I swear Duck is wearing number 7 this year. I'm going to search that up.
Why are we talking about Duck, though?
Because he's charismatic as hell.
But here's the thing, and this is maybe a hot take for some people. To me, it's just the truth. Duck was trash.
I know he was, yes.
Duck was crack trash, bro.
Yeah, he was.
In comparison to Mason, but yeah, let's go ahead and trash Mason, right? Let's trash Mason. He sucks, blah, 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 etc. But we continuously want to bring Duck back?
I don't want to bring Duck back. Like, if I'm being real,
What?
I don't. He sucked. Yeah. He legitimately sucked.
I mean,
like,
at the time, everyone was happy with Duck because Mason was playing poorly. But, he also did come off a concussion injury and then got smashed with the helmet. But,
yeah.
Now looking back at it, Mason was the better of the worst 2 quarterbacks, all right?
He was. One more post-game speech by Ben, and I'm punching the TV, says Dallas Quinnley. He also says the Big Ben sandwich has better stats, which is the sandwich that was, I forget what restaurant it's at in Pittsburgh. I've always wanted to try it. I know it's expensive.
Pittsburgh? No, that's Pittsburgh.
Are you talking about the Roethlisberger? I think they sell that in the stadium, the arena.
Do they?
Or the?
I actually, if that's the case, I did not know that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it's. In fact, I'll look it up real quick. I'm pretty sure they sell that in the.
Wonder what it comes with.
It's a burger with fries. It's like a man.
It's Aiden Too Cool says Spencer Rattler and Johnny Manziel are like the pointing Spider-Man meme. You are so right. They are so identical. So much talent, but zero fucking respect. And
the Browns let go. The Browns let go of Baker and then Rattler.
They probably will. That'd be funny as shit.
Johnny Manziel 2.0.
Could we see Mason Rudolph play some of the game tomorrow against the Broncos? I don't know.
If Ben goes down with an injury, yes.
Yes. Yeah. That's literally.
If no, then no. Or unless we're blowing out Denver, which I don't think will ever happen.
No.
But, if we're calling the Buffalo Bills and we're up 40-0, then we'll throw in the backups for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen.
That's his only chance he's ever going to play or get field time this year. All right,
I just sent you the link, Dan, on Twitter.
I'm not. You don't have the app open. Speaking of Twitter, I'm gonna search up because maybe there's something going on. Maybe there's some news regarding tomorrow. Yeah, who cares? Tomorrow's games for the Jets and Falcons is at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whatever. And you know what's next? I think they have another London game next Sunday. Do you know what that game is?
They do.
What?
Isn't it like Jaguars and something else?
What is it? I think it's the Jags and the Dolphins.
Well, I know it's the Jags. The Jags always get London games because the Jags are pretty much like London's team, which is very weird.
Yeah, and they play good in London, too. You ever notice that?
Yeah, no. Then again, they also didn't they go to? I think they played twice in London over when they had that Blake Bortles team when they went to the playoffs.
I think you're correct. Yeah.
Yep, the Roethlisberger from Pepe's.
Pepe.
Yeah, I figured I'd send you the link just in case you wanted to pull it up or something. I've never had it.
Me neither. In fact, next time we head out to Pittsburgh, I gotta try it. Just because I've always wanted to. I know it's expensive as hell, but
that Titans game.
I wish we could just stay a month.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Or better yet, one of us moves out there. That way we can, you know.
Hey, don't look at me.
All right, let's see. Where am I at? This game is gonna be like my sister's friend, ugly, says Dallas.
Damn.
There's always one.
Nah.
Always one.
Young boy, you're my bro, but Duck was trash, bro.
Yeah, he was awful. He got benched for
trash.
Mason again. I mean, come on.
No.
And then have to go back in once Mason got injured again.
Exactly.
The truth is, the reason why no one likes Mason is because he got hit in the head with a helmet.
Yeah.
Ever since that game, people just turned on and was like, I can't associate my fandom with a guy that got his head knocked off and was accused of calling someone a racial slur.
Yep.
And then when they made up with it week 17 of last year?
Yeah.
Was it last year? Yeah, last year they the media obviously took pictures, they did it, but I think people still just can't pull themselves together.
They wrote him off.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying he's Tom Brady Jr., you know?
I mean, Mason made some decent throws week 17. Obviously they didn't win the game, but we weren't playing our starters. I think if we played our starters, we would have won that game, and there obviously wasn't really any need to because we're still going to be the third seed. But
although I think sometimes that argument is a little overrated because look how we performed.
We.
That's
now,
like,
granted, I don't know if the Browns would have beat us with their starters in Cleveland because based on the score was it. But if you look at, I just felt like the Browns were more prepared than the Steelers were.
oh,
I just don't think we were very prepared for the game. We were just on high horses, thinking we were still gonna, thinking, oh, this is a Browns team, they're gonna lose, and obviously we played ourselves.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's like when the Steelers only let Ben play one preseason game. It's like, motherfucker, get his ass out there.
Yeah.
Let's see, where am I at? We drafted a quarterback this year, no question, but who?
It depends. Actually, depends a lot of situations.
Everyone says Matt Corral, Malik Willis, maybe Desmond Ritter.
Those three guys are my top three for right now.
Corral. No.
Coral.
Yeah, Walking Dead.
Corral.
The golden days.
Bob does it so perfect.
Corral.
But I will put an underrated.
Matt Corral. All right, I'm done.
I'll put an underrated name out there in like the second round because he's out for I think the rest of the year. Hometown kid, Phil Jerkovic, Boston College. If we sign Aaron Rodgers, I'd totally draft him in the second or third round
As a backup.
and
As a way to
develop him.
develop, yeah.
I'm on board with the Rodgers thing, not only just because of who he is, you know what I mean, but also what he could do for a younger guy.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, he's definitely a good mentor. The only problem is that means we're going to have to figure out who we're letting go, which probably most likely will be Mason, due to the fact that Haskins will probably definitely take a leap.
Right. And
our team.
everyone's going to say, oh, what about Jordan Love? He didn't really mentor him. He didn't like the selection.
Yeah, I was already thinking it.
But it's due to the fact, like, Rodgers, like, and I know he's kind of entitled-ish because, he kind of shit on the organization. He's taking shots at it. But when you take a quarterback after your MVP is still in his prime, like, how does that make you feel?
And apparently, I think this is according to Rodgers, too. Apparently, they never told him about the selection.
It's like they're already thinking,
Like, if they said, oh, yeah, we're going to take a quarterback here as a backup,
yeah.
and Rodgers was like, understood that, he'd be like, all right, maybe it'll be a little different, but they didn't tell him. I know now Rodgers and Love have an okay relationship. They're not terrible.
No.
I think just Rodgers doesn't hate any of the players. He just hates the coaching staff, the front office, like he should.
Yeah,
but
there's no animosity between Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers.
No,
or Aaron Rodgers and any of the players. It's just
he said when he came back, he loves everybody. It's just the people up top.
But, like, they're already thinking about life after Aaron Rodgers when Aaron Rodgers is still putting on the best ball of his fucking career.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, what I heard, somebody said, oh, if Pittsburgh gets Aaron Rodgers, it could be the equivalent of Tom Brady and to the Bucks, being to the fact that the Bucks, when they had the O-line, wasn't the greatest O-line in the world. They had like a subpar O-line, and then obviously Tom Brady came in, and then they got better. Now, obviously, they worked on that, but A-Rod coming here, we can end up getting pieces on the O-line, and I'm not saying he's going to lead us to a Super Bowl, but we have a good defense. Anything is still possible.
Could be very similar. Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah.
And then we
Andre
end up playing Tom Brady, and we cry again.
Andre Romero says, when Russell Wilson went out Thursday night, the league is going to be bitching at us that we only beat easy teams. Well, looking at the team now, that might be the only way we win, if I'm being real with you.
No, it is. I said that earlier. Yeah, we may beat these teams, but what does that say about us if we can't beat the greater team?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Dallas says, is K. Joseph playing? Obviously talking about Carl Joseph. He should be. He should be.
Yeah, he should be. I think he should be an active player, yeah.
He should be a rotational guy.
Yep.
My opinion.
Knock Andrew, a Raiders fan, says, I hope you guys destroy the Donkeys. I don't know,
Hey,
man.
listen, man, I hope so, too. I really do.
The Donkeys.
The
Now, see,
Donkeys.
if only you could have attributed,
Donkey!
that win for
Donkey.
us. Week 2, huh?
Yeah, because,
As a Chargers fan, hopefully he can, make up for it, trade you for a win for us.
Yeah. Does Palomalu have a sandwich? No, but he has one hell of a fucking Hall of Fame head bust.
If he did have a sandwich, it would be the Permane sandwich, the king.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
It's a Hawaiian sandwich.
Yeah, I think.
my
Listen, I think.
bro, you should be their marketing person, bro.
Listen, I think I'm right here with
Man,
you, JB.
I love Permanes.
I
It's
thi-
just it's
I
sad
never
that
tried
nowadays
anything. I
that
wanted to
that
try
that
anything.
yeah, that fandom of Permanes has become like this thing like, oh, you're just a Yinzer. You're just a Yinzer because you like Permanes. There's so many better places, but I don't know. I just like Permanes.
No,
It's good.
it's a good food eatery. It is.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Went there when I went to Pittsburgh. Never looked back.
That's
All right.
Right?
Do you see?
Man, I even had their salad, man. Their salads are even
yeah.
like
The only thing I gotta say bad about them, I've never tried it. I'm just basing off of your experience. Is the pizza?
yeah, the pizza's
They make
there's people that like the pizza, but me personally, I think it's Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, well, I mean,
It's
I don't
Chuck E.
really
Cheese, man.
I don't really try pizza that's not made from New York because I like New York pizza. But
Yeah.
So do I.
I mean, I'm sure.
I like New York pizza, man.
I'm sure there's nothing like it.
Yeah. Do you guys see the Steelers be a top team to try and trade for Rodgers or Wilson this offseason? Why would we trade for Rodgers when he has an opt-out option?
Rodgers is probably going to get cut because of the fact that he's going to opt out, most likely. So why would the Packers, want to keep somebody who's just going to opt out anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll just cut him. We'll end up now, and we have money to sign him, so we can now. Obviously, we have to keep money to sign. We have a lot of people we have to sign, like Melvin Ingram, Washington, and/or Juju, Minka. We have all these players, but maybe a tackle to go pair up with Aaron Rodgers if we do sign him. But getting Aaron Rodgers is definitely a possibility.
For sure.
Most definitely.
And as for Wilson, I don't know where that talk keeps coming from. Wilson's not being traded from the Seahawks.
No.
Let's see. If this is Ben's last season, who do you want as quarterback? Draft a rookie or trade for a veteran? I'd sign A-Rod. I think we've all made our cases there, right?
Say it. I mean, everyone's like, maybe trade for Watson.
It's still
but,
far fetched, though.
I mean,
It is.
the most likely option is probably a gap QB or drafting one.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we are the Pittsburgh Steelers. We don't really go
Yeah.
out and get big names.
I can totally see next year being a gap QB because, again, next year's class isn't that crazy. And
We're heading into a unknown, potentially dark period as Steelers fans, and we
Yeah.
just need to
Honestly,
accept it.
Yeah, I mean,
I accept it.
I mean, listen.
I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes you got to break through the traditions, and maybe it's time for us to break through the traditions of not signing big names.
I mean, think about it. Even me, right? I'm the oldest here, and yeah, I mean, I remember the Cordell Stewart era and all that stuff. But however, Big Ben has been our quarterback since pretty much my entire adulthood.
yeah, it's my whole Steelers
With a
life.
few
Yeah.
spurts, obviously, of him being injured, but those don't count as terms
No.
of Big Ben being replaced.
No.
He's injured. It's not much you can really do with that.
No, but we've been long overdue for some down years. We've been spoiled for over 20 years, or just about 20 years.
We are, but at the same time, I tell myself it's football, and I know you can't win every year. You're not the fucking Patriots for 20 years. I get it.
No,
it's football.
We're
supposed to win it.
70 Dolphins or the 72 Dolphins.
We're not supposed to win every year, but at the same time, that's the goal. But Tom Brady is a fraud. I disagree. How can you say he's a fraud at this point?
No, he's done too much, and he continues to do too much to be considered nothing but the GOAT.
Yeah. Malik Willis.
Yeah, even it's not a thing where like if you give respect to Tom Brady, you're not a Steelers fan or anything remotely close to that. You can tip your hat to other players, and in Tom Brady's case, I mean, is there some shady stuff from his past? Maybe I don't know, but he just won a Super Bowl with a whole nother team
and then different conference.
His first year.
And I mean, their roster was stacked, but how many teams have we seen in the past that had stacked rosters? Do I need to remind people of the Philadelphia Eagles once upon a time?
Well, you can't say they had a stacked team because if they did, why didn't Winston take them to the playoffs the year prior?
Yeah.
Just saying.
I'm just saying that would, that could be arguments. I'm just trying to point that out. And
yeah, and stacked teams. Remember the Chargers from back in the day?
Yeah.
Think about
LT.
Think about the Niners dynasty. You look back to the Raiders and their Super Bowl run back in the 70s, our Super Bowl runs back in the 70s.
Even the Patriots with Randy Moss.
Yeah.
They had Randy, one of the greatest wide receivers of all time, and they went undefeated in the regular season almost.
People with this referee shit.
Or what about the Rams a couple years ago when they had that great defense when they faced the Patriots?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about when they faced off first the Chiefs and they went back and they battled all the way up to 100 points both scored together.
Right.
All together, yeah.
Look, people are just gonna continue to discredit the guy. I mean, I guess
you can at this point, but after a high school show says trade for Watson only if his shit's cleared, and if Houston decreases their asking price because that's too much.
Yeah,
with our luck, we'll trade for Watson. We'll get Watson, and then his case comes out that
it was true or something.
Yeah.
That or he'll be suspended because the NFL will probably end up giving him a suspension anyway.
You take away that situation, Watson would be the dream scenario for me personally because I'm going to tell you this now. He is oh man, I don't know if I'm going to get heat for this. I feel like he's a top 5 quarterback.
You took the words out of my mouth. Watson is incredible for his age. He's proven.
Prior to all this distraction and stuff and the situation he's in, I watched him from afar and was just like, wow, this guy is good.
Yes.
I remember watching him his rookie year and before he obviously, got that leg injury, and I was like, this person's going to be a great player. He's going to be a star in this league. And then, obviously he got injured and it was unfortunate.
It was, but
it's pretty sad though. We're in week 5 and we're talking about replacements.
I mean,
the life of the Browns. The life of the Browns, man.
Yeah, no. This is what the bottom feels like, all right?
Yeah.
Like I said, long overdue.
Ben won't allow us to have a good backup. Batch was on roster when Ben was drafted. You're right. To think, Charlie Batch handed the ball off to Barry Sanders. Think about that.
That is wild to think.
He did, yeah. Like shit. He can say that.
He went from handing the ball to Barry Sanders to being one of the greatest backup quarterbacks, not only in Steelers history but in general.
Yes.
To now being a advocate of snowblowers.
Yep. Yes. Oh God! And that season's coming up, man. Get ready for it.
Yeah, I'm sure he's already pumped, dude. His garage is probably stacked with the snowblower 7000.
Why doesn't he have a commercial for that yet? I mean, come on.
I think he actually did. I'm pretty sure I've seen one before.
Okay. Well, he needs to make that a yearly thing, especially for the Pittsburgh area.
Snowblowers, of course.
Yeah. Lady Steele's in the chat. Says, "What's up, y'all? What's up, Lady Steele?"
Hey, Lady Steele, what's up?
Lady Steele, what is up? It's been a long time.
Yeah, shout out to her, man.
She's isn't she technically one of our originals?
Yeah, she is a Steel City disciple, aka Renegades of Pittsburgh.
Shout out to all those.
Is that what the group is actually called? Because you got to remember, I was always an outcast.
Well,
you always we should more than honestly let's take that name and call it the Steel Yenzers. All right, how about that?
Nah, man, I gotta always give respect to my boy Renegade, man.
Yep. Man, the originals is
I'll never forget when I started YouTube in 2015. And of course, most people think that I started last year, and that's understandable because I've been inconsistent. But Renegade was the first person to reach out.
Yep.
And I don't know if he's watching this or if he even still pays attention to the stuff, but man, salute to Renegade, man.
Yes,
absolutely.
He's one of my lone subscribers, for forever. So yeah,
dude.
I missed the guy, man.
We were first called the Renegades of Pittsburgh, the Steelers Therapy days, where we was on his channel,
man.
Steelers Therapy. It used to be us, JB, Renegade, Jedi. Who else? Steel Jackson, man.
Bruins. There was Bruin Steel. Maiden was there.
Yes,
Wow,
I mean,
man.
that was the original
circle
clan.
group.
And then Lady Steel joined. Like, wow. And then of course,
now
I think
got, like,
she
how many
she
different
I think she
schools?
joined around the time where I kind of took off and was doing my my cover design stuff.
But obviously, there was Mac Main as well. Steel Legends, I believe.
Inside Wrestling Truth.
I mean, wow, there's so many, man. And we've grown more. Erica Steele now. There's LC Muscles. There's so many, man.
So many. Huge shout out to all of them. Seriously. Great
Good group.
fans.
Yeah, it is. Where am I at? Let's see. Do we let Juju go at the end of the year and keep Washington? I would.
Smarter move, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Washington won't do all the crazy stuff, and I've been saying it. We kind of, once Ben leaves, we have no leaders on offense, and if Washington can become a leader on offense, it'd be great.
Oh, he's a perfect. He reminds me of Heath when it comes to just showing up and doing the work and that's it.
Just being quiet.
He's quiet. You don't hear anything from him other than, he comes in, he does what he needs to do. He'll make his catches when he needs to. Obviously, you'll have your occasional drops. Not everyone, catches the ball when they should, obviously, which stinks. But he'll come in. He has some of the greatest hands on this team.
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
And then in the offseason, he'll go off, do his thing, and then he'll come back.
Yeah, I mean, farm boy, Steelers football, and just repeats, man. That seems Washington for you.
Yeah.
Lady Steele says, I say we trade some of the players on contract here so we can get more draft capital.
No, yeah, Juju.
I could see that.
Yeah, especially Ebron. I'm done with him. Go fuck himself.
Yeah.
We all are, man.
We have Fryermuth.
Catch.
I mean, getting another tight end that could be a nice pair to Fryermuth would be nice. That can actually catch the ball.
Rob has this thing, run the ball. I need to have a thing called catch the fucking ball or something.
Catch the ball, yeah.
Catch the ball.
I can't say it if I'm not pissed off. I need something to be pissed off about.
Yeah.
Then maybe I'll say it. Maybe if Ebron drops a touchdown, then I'll go on a full rant tomorrow if we lose.
God Almighty. So
I'm gonna make it a goal for myself. I'm not gonna rant because I'm not expecting much.
right.
I'm not. That's gonna be my goal, not to rant.
You
No
know,
promises.
Rob, in all fairness, I had the same thought process last week, right?
Yeah.
In fact, I think I even said during the live stream, I was like, I'm not going to flip out. I told everybody in chat, I was like, I'm not going to flip out. And then by the end of the game, I went on the biggest rant.
Yeah, and
You guys saw it.
Yeah, I was watching it while watching the game as well. Like, I don't blame you. I was right there with you. I'm sure GT was as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
We all expected to lose to the Packers, and yet there we were.
Looking at the schedule, I said, all right, if A-Rod plays, we're losing. If it's Love, we're winning. That's still what I came. Now, if A-Rod didn't play and based off what we were doing, I would have still probably give it to the Packers based off how we ended up just playing, how this team is now. But looking forward to the season, my high expectations that were probably very, I guess, loose in terms of that.
Yeah.
How
Let's see. Lady still says Washington can get the contested catches just like Juju. He's very reliable, strong hands. I mean, he's exactly Juju.
Yeah, he is.
Only he
no
can,
TikTok.
and he can play more outside, and he's a better deep threat.
Yeah.
He's Juju plus.
Who do you move in the
Premium Juju.
I mean, you can move Claypool or Johnson into the slot.
I'd move Johnson into the slot and then have him and Claypool.
Yeah. Do you guys remember that we predicted Kyle Trask to the Bucks? Yeah, that was in our mock draft.
Yeah.
We just said fuck it, round 1 Bucks, and they took him second round.
Yeah, they did. You think he's the future?
Fuck no. Kyle Trash.
He's under
the future with Tom Brady.
He's under Brady though.
Stays on the team for another 17 billion years.
He's
So-
learning from the greatest. So
Yeah, and so did Matt
but-
Castle. So did Jacoby Brissett.
okay,
so
but
did Brian Hoyer.
at the
So
time,
did Jimmy G.
Yeah.
at the time, Brady wasn't the GOAT. Now he is.
What do you mean? Brady's always been the GOAT.
Yeah, see?
Not beforehand. Not beforehand.
He won
He
the
didn't have
Super
it.
Bowl.
He didn't have the rings he did before. He had like 3, but that was it.
From like 2012, no, from like 2011 on, Tom Brady's been the GOAT in my opinion.
From there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
There's no way to...
No,
And that's
there's
when
not.
you get like Jimmy G and Jacoby or Brissett.
The last... God, what? Yeah, 10 years. The last 10 years, or if you want to get technical, the last 8 years, he's reigned the league.
Yeah.
He's won more Super Bowls in the last 8 years than he has his first however many.
That's true. Very true.
You could break down Tom Brady's career into like 3 bits, and all of them are Hall of Fame careers.
Yeah.
That's how crazy he is.
It's insane. It is very insane.
Unfortunately.
It's weird too because he doesn't really. I mean, you know he's old, but he just doesn't resemble.
No.
He don't.
Any of that.
He doesn't look old.
How old is Tom Brady?
He's
Big
40.
Ben looks older than he does.
He's like 40 something.
This man is
It's like
40,
43 or something like that. Yeah.
44 years old.
Yeah.
And he just said, like, 2 weeks ago, I think I can play until I'm 50.
He's gonna reach 50, but like, you know what? I think he'll play until like 60. Dude's gonna be like 75, dying on the field. All right.
I just searched up
But
Tom.
he'll win the Super Bowl. All right. He'll die in the Super Bowl winning it.
I don't see him dying young
No.
unless there's some like God forbid crazy thing happening. I have his book, man. I read what he eats and how he
the man researches, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow.
Dan, I showed you some of the pages. I was blown away by some of the stuff that he is giving away to people. Yeah. I actually think they should teach that in some sort of class
Health
setting.
class.
Yes. Yeah, dude, seriously. Like,
I mean, Tom Brady's a great example. I mean, so yeah, I would. I'm pretty sure.
Not trying to have like a love fest for Tom Brady because I know most of us Steelers fans hate him, yeah, from a football standard, but
honestly, I've grown to respect the motherfucker.
Yeah, so have I.
I can't deny it. It's funny. I search up Tom
it's funny,
Brady.
you bring that up and it reminds me of when what was that, 2016 I made that video. I don't know if you guys remember what I'm talking
Was
about.
it about
But
the AB one?
no. This was on the original Just Blaze channel. And it was during a Super Bowl when Tom was crying and I was kind of like doing a voiceover.
Oh yeah.
No, I remember that.
No.
It was fun.
I
I wish I
remember
could
that.
find that video.
What Super Bowl was this?
Man, if I could ever find that video.
I think I know where to find it. It's gonna take me hours.
Dude, if you find that video, I will PayPal you or Cash App.
Say less, motherfucker.
I'm not even joking.
He's gonna try.
It's gonna take a long time, but I'll find a bitch.
We don't have time.
Bro, we got time. The Wilder fight's
do you
not gonna come on till like another hour.
We have plenty of time. We have plenty of questions.
Man, you're gonna,
Here, I'll tell you what. I'll do you a cover design
you're gonna be
for your new album.
What?
you're gonna be
For
strolling.
the oh, did I just spoil the Steel Twins mixtape? Uh-oh.
Maybe we remix or remaster the AB disc. Now that we have Epidemic Sound, we can get an actual. fucking-
You know, they actually, I don't know if I told you guys, they took down Ring His Bell.
Did they?
Oh,
Yeah,
are you
they
serious?
threatened to what's bizarre is I own the license for the instrumental.
Right.
Yet they were trying to convince me that I didn't, and they're like threatened to take me to court and shit. And I'm like, bro, I have the license.
Bro,
Ain't that
are
some
you
shit?
serious?
So I told him because in addition to having the license, the producer actually gave me permission from the get go.
Wow.
So I was like, you know what, go ahead, just take it down. I figured just take it down. It's old now. Like no one's listening to it anymore. It's old news.
Wow.
So it's not on Spotify anymore?
It might. I don't think it is.
Still though,
In
that's
fact,
that's-
I have
like-
Spotify
like
right
it is.
now. Actually, no, I don't. Never mind.
Hold on.
No, I have this in a few of my. I have to find it. Where?
It might still be on YouTube.
It's not this one. Where is it?
I'm legit searching for this video, bro. I think I know where to find it. Like, real shit.
Bro, you gotta scroll too much.
If you find that video, you have to play it.
I will.
Where is it?
I don't see anything. See y'all.
Yeah, it's not even on YouTube anymore. They took it down.
Wow.
I don't see it.
Well,
Which
it's
is,
not
again, stupid. I pay Epidemic every month.
Jesus Christ. I just saw it.
It's not on Spotify anymore,
young.
too. Wow.
Nope, I sent them an email back. I said, there's no need to even get anywhere near courts. I mean, that song had a shelf life of probably 3 months.
Yep.
And I didn't make money off it, really. I mean, you know what's weird? I kind of regret I've had these over the years, these up and down moments where I close my Twitters and stuff. You guys know where I'm about to go with this.
Yep.
When I dropped the Le'Veon Bell diss, Pittsburgh media was like catching onto it like a firestorm.
Right.
I forget some of the guys that were retweeting, but they were like big Pittsburgh media guys, and they're actually like retweeting my song.
Yeah.
That blew my mind.
I know Colin Dunlap tweeted too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
I remember
that's
that.
right.
Colin Dunlap. What a guy.
And
Yep.
I think I found it.
Did you?
Oh.
If
it
you
that-
found it, dude, I swear to God, man.
Is it that one?
You
It
about to
might
get...
be. Hold on, no, wait, that can't be it.
No.
Wait, that's
Nah,
not
you,
it.
You get me hyped for nothing.
Hold on.
What's that one?
He's really
That's
trying.
not it either.
That's not?
He's really trying.
That's not the Patriots, is it?
No.
Is this when we lost to the Patriots?
What game was that?
I honestly don't remember. It's
Wasn't
been
that-
so long now.
Wasn't that Patriots and Texans?
Was it? Wait, when the
I
fuck
don't
did
know.
the Texans face the Patriots in the playoffs?
That was when
The
Osweiler was.
Titans?
That was when Osweiler was playing. I think that was before.
Texans? What?
Yeah. Yeah, cause wasn't it the Texans that beat the Raiders and then the Patriots beat them?
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. No, that's because we played Miami. We beat Miami the same week in the wild card. And then we went played the Chiefs, and then we lost. Then we got blown out with the Patriots.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. How do I?
And the funny thing is, everyone said, "Oh, the Texans had the best defense in the league at the time,"
Yeah,
or something stupid like that, and they still lost. So
I'm curious. Alright, I'm gonna open that. Alright.
he's really trying.
I'm real shit.
He's really trying.
He's like, "I want that money."
For real.
I'm actually looking right now to see if I could find Ring His Bell on my YouTube channel.
I could have sworn it was on Facebook.
See, I want to know. I'm not really on Facebook. I don't post shit on Facebook.
It's not photos.
No, it's not photos. And my God, I just saw JB without a beard. Holy
You don't do
jeez.
that one. I don't have the best looking beard,
No,
but
keep-
me without any kind of hair on my face is weird.
Nah, keep growing it out.
I don't know, bro. I'm not gifted
See,
with the beard,
I
man. It looks like pasted
With
cheese on
mine,
my face.
because
Right, exactly, dude. That's the kind of beard I want. I want to look like Santa Claus, you know?
yeah,
Robin, I got that.
Rob and I have a
Well, it's 'cause
tradition.
It's because I'm Norwegian, so Norwegians tend necessarily have better beards from what I hear.
Yeah.
Well, I think me and Rob, we have a tradition where every year for the season we shave our beards at the start and just let it grow throughout the season. But what
I do the same with the hair because. Go on.
I'm saying what I might do is I might just shave the neck beard and keep this.
No, I'm just gonna keep letting it
Goatee?
go because it would be like a time lapse in some way, of hey, this is what the Steelers do to me.
Yeah.
You know,
And
long season.
It wouldn't be a goatee because this all hasn't grown in yet. It'd be a stupid.
I'm gonna
looking
send you a
goatee.
link, bro.
Have
Dan,
Link.
you're free to play it if you want. Just to kind of like have a throwback Thursday
Son
type
of a
moment, even though it's not Thursday.
I can't
It's the
find
spring
it.
bell.
Yeah,
Is this-
I found it. I actually found it. I was just thinking to myself. I said, "Holy shit! Wait, what if I don't have the file anymore?"
Okay, all right. That
Okay.
wasn't the right video, but the video we just saw was when LaShawn McCoy was picking his nose on the sideline.
It was actually in that time. It was around that time.
Yeah.
No, because I saw the videos, but it was like Steelers and Ravens or some shit, which was the wild card game.
Yeah, how much we lost.
No, it wasn't. The all-card game was. Actually, you might be right.
Yeah, that was 2014 season.
Yeah.
I think you were doing 2016 because you said 2016 season was when you saw beating. or something like that.
Yeah, that was
He just scrolled. I think Dan scrolled way too far back.
no.
RK, what's going on, man?
I can't.
What is going on?
I'm still waiting, man.
Well, he said he
okay.
sent you something.
Was it Twitter?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Which, by the way, follow
No,
us.
it's gonna be on Snapchat. What do you think?
Follow
I ain't
us.
gonna lie, I'm playing the song right now. Whew.
By the way, follow us all on Twitter. Us at SteelTwins, JB from 412, and GT is, what is it?
The GT Show 34.
Yes.
And everybody go report at JB412. Go report that account because he stole it from me, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just did that. Twitter said, "Oh, we're gonna take a look at this guy."
Okay, that's the joke
Yeah,
we're
let's
making.
get this guy suspended so I can get my username.
That's because he hasn't posted since 2012, so fuck it. But by the way, we do live tweet during the game, like a lot. So
Well, yeah.
We can tell. I don't. I kind of just sit there and watch the game, or I'm on one of these,
I gotta get
live
my
streams.
frustration out somehow.
Don't
Man, I
really-
forgot how good this song is, bro.
It was fire. I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, what is the
Damn, man. And in these headphones, the bass is just like perfect, man.
Let me get back
L
to the,
bell with the L bell to the L.
Took your spot on the roster. That
didn't
didn't age
age
well.
well.
didn't guarantees because your knees like pasta.
Oh.
I might play it, man.
Oh, I forgot I had the Ben thing on there.
Oh.
I'm a realist.
Wow.
Being under Brady and Bruce Arians, I think Trask, will be all right. Yeah, he'll be all right, but he ain't no starter.
Not yet,
L,
anyway.
L to the L, smoking the L2, the SI interfield, and that was a fail too.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Odafi Oweh.
Hey, Chad, man, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, Chad just said JB4 so I just subbed to your channel.
Good shit. Good shit.
But it really, L, it's FU.
Odafi Oweh is an amazing draft pick for my Ravens. He came out of Penn State and should be a sleeper for Rookie of the Year. He will be, but
Yeah. Well, I'm actually surprised Oweh's doing this good.
yeah.
And then you started ranting against, rapping against about AB, and now he's got a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And RK, yes, we did talk about Tua being seen working out on Friday. So, yes, I think he'll be promoted from IR
eventually.
after the
Not
bye.
now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that'll be great as long as he's on time for me to put him as quarterback to play backup to Matt Stafford, and then
Yeah.
fantasy.
Get the Brett Kiesel beard? I wish.
Man,
I'm trying to get that
I might
Brett
have
Kiesel
to. I might have to start making a yearly song. I might have to do that, man.
You just get lyrics.
I was gonna say
sung by the Steel Twins and the people around you.
That's the thing. A lot of people don't know I have a hip hop music background,
Yeah.
you
which
know
is
you know
funny as hell.
JB. I was gonna say a player, but I shouldn't.
Who?
Nah, I ain't saying it.
Tell me.
Cole Beasley? No.
Mics are off. Tell me.
I ain't saying it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's just say.
He'll say it,
Let's just say.
he'll say it to us afterwards.
Well,
Yeah.
let's just say if you do make a diss on this guy, you ain't never getting allowed back on Steelers Twitter.
Oh, Juju.
Well, you pretty much took the words out of our mouths, so.
I don't know if that's the kind of attention I want. You know.
No.
TikTok. Hold on.
And I'm only joking.
I just want people to subscribe to the channel, talk Steelers,
Enjoy
occasionally
themselves.
listen to me rant and say certain times say shit that I probably will end up regretting, but you know.
We'll do that.
But
Yeah,
no,
it happens.
I'm considering maybe starting next year, I just start doing like a hype song.
I can imagine like you just doing something on Juju's like TikTok on logos and clapping your cheeks, fumbling the ball during games.
What?
Man, you really
no,
great.
You just come up with a lyric? Damn.
Something like that.
Damn.
yeah, you know what's funny? RK just said yearly song like the guys do with the Here We Go song.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just.
Dan probably remembers I did write a song that it was Here We Go themed.
I think yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I still have the lyrics. Of course, I'd have to update them now because it has players' names that no longer are on the roster. But
Yeah.
I would play.
I kind of keep on updating the lyrics with players' names.
exactly, I actually wrote a song like that, and the instrumental to it was like,
Yeah.
man,
I would.
very hyped up, very modern. You know, I think that's what we need in this fan base.
Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl.
No,
in fact,
we're
I've seen the argument. The guys over at what's that show called? Damn.
I don't know.
I know you don't know. I don't even fucking know. I know, but I can't. I'm having a brain fart.
You know, I would play the AB disc if I wasn't so fucking embarrassed by.
You can always play. Hey, you can always play Ring His Bell.
I know. All right. From an expert, lyric wise, what'd you think?
Oh no, I thought it was good. I mean, obviously the delivery and shit wasn't perfect or anything.
It was
but,
awful.
It was bad.
It was awful.
You guys don't want to hear it.
But I was impressed. I was impressed by the writing.
I want to hear this.
Hear what?
Wait, you've never heard it?
I don't think. Which one?
The AB disc.
No, I have not.
I still have
What?
it saved, bro.
Yeah, we still got it.
I just have the. I have obviously I heard Rung His Bell because I was around for that. But
Yeah.
I haven't heard this AB disc.
Whole
Dude,
lot of CTE.
I don't know if you're gonna play it here on the stream. The cover is hilarious.
Yeah.
Le'Veon Bell with a pacifier in his mouth.
Oh yes.
Maybe we'll have to see if Chad will
Are you interested in
Vote-
watching it? What?
and if YouTube decides to copyright you for it, I'll release the copyright so you can.
I don't give a fuck.
No, but I have control over the copyright, so
Okay. What the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I
like,
just do?
the YouTube will actually tell me like, hey, this channel used your video, and I can just release it and give you permission.
Okay.
Dallas
As long as
says,
the channel that you're okay with. YouTube.
Yeah, because I've had people steal my my Madden videos.
Really?
yep.
Yeah,
How? How
YouTube
do
was
you
like,
steal
yo,
Madden
they
video?
well, because last year for Madden, what was it, 21?
Yeah.
I uploaded a video without any commentary. It was just me playing in 4K,
Yeah.
and somebody must have downloaded it and used it to do commentary over it. And
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
I released the copyright though because I'm not a dick.
Nat, I will fucking kill you and eat you for breakfast. Go away.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
Matt, I
aggressive.
thought you said Matt. I was like,
No.
what's the person named Matt?
You eat bugs for breakfast?
Yeah, bro. Nutritious. Dallas says, are we going to trade for a corner? We already did. His name is Akila Witherspoon.
Who might actually
Yeah.
play tomorrow? I wouldn't be
He's probably
surprised.
gonna play- He's probably playing.
My expectations are low though.
Yeah. Should we be doing fake punts? Yeah. Presley Harvin
mean-
can throw the ball. I mean,
Presley Harmon can throw dots. Have you not seen that one play from college where you like
Yeah.
throw a
Yeah.
dot?
put him at
Dude,
quarterback for
Who's got a
fuck's sake.
cannon? You could throw him at quarterback, throw him at linebacker, throw him at D-line, throw him at punter, throw him at kicker. What else would we throw him at?
Alex D says, look at
Wide
the right.
receiver.
He
tight
probably
end.
could. He's
Yeah.
thick as shit. No homo. Alex D says, look at the bright side, guys. At least the expectations are low, so we can't be disappointed. That's how I'm looking at it. That's,
You're not wrong.
that's how I'm going into
The funny
each
thing
game.
is, my expectations are so low, and I can still be disappointed. All
Yep.
right.
Yep. Honestly,
So-
that's how I was for the Colts game last year. I went into the game with zero expectations, and when plays started happening in the first quarter or first half, and we started playing horrible and we were down however many points, I just looked at the TV. Like, I even tweeted, I'm like, not mad because I had no expectations or something along the lines. And then we came back in the second half. Like, I don't know where the fuck that offense is, but yeah, that first half of
not
the Colts,
exist anymore.
I had zero expectations, so I was not upset because I expected that. I didn't expect positive. And that's kind of what I'm going into tomorrow. And, you know, it's 1:09. I think we're going to get out of here pretty shortly.
109.
11:09. I'm looking at it backward. But,
It was like, that fight's been long on then, but
Yeah, like shit. Fury
Yeah.
already won the match.
yeah, but, yeah, I think we're going to get out of here pretty soon. But I want to get to your guys' final thoughts, keys to victory, and I guess predictions tomorrow. I'll start with JB.
It's going to be a very predictable answer. Obviously starts on offense. And with the offense, to get in more detail, it's going to need great offensive line, which I'm not very confident in. We're going to need Ben to not overthrow receivers, which we've been pointing out. Needs to work on the accuracy, limit some of the mistakes. Although last week, I mean, it wasn't as bad as the Bengals game. That was a disaster.
Yeah.
Defensively, though, they are not excluded from criticism.
No.
because the one of the biggest issues with them last week against the Packers was we had many weeks of good defense, and then this week they shit the bed.
Yep.
Now, granted, of course, not every drive is terrible. We know that. In fact, even the offense, they came out right away in that game and scored a touchdown. So, I mean, it's very obvious. The offense has to be much better, and defense needs to be more consistent. But all right, so let's say this too. What do they need to do? Pressure the quarterback.
Yep.
Which then I don't know if the cornerbacks are capable of making plays, but I have to assume if you're pressuring the quarterback, eventually the quarterback makes a mistake. I don't feel like we did that enough against Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Would you guys agree with that?
I would totally agree with that. And I will say that's in part to the pass rush not being 100% healthy. This week, though, there's no excuses.
No.
No. What was I can't remember off the top of my head. What was Watt's stats last week?
2 sacks, but those sacks came on an obvious trip that should have been a tripping penalty. And the other...
It definitely was, bro. Like, I mean, for a split second, if you're, not really paying attention, you probably would have missed it. But, watching the replay, he definitely...
That's definitely a sack.
He extended his leg.
Yeah, he tripped Rodgers, and then the second sack he had, Rodgers was running around, and then he just slid behind the line of scrimmage. It's credited as a sack. So
I mean, I feel like he, even though he had the 2 sacks,
technically there was
he could have played better, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But like you mentioned, we're a little bit more healthy this week. I think once we get to it back, things are going to really, and that honestly, I hate to say it, but it might not be till later this season because even when he does get back, it's probably going to take him a few games.
Yeah. Right. Very
to
true.
get the motor going. But we just don't know. There's just so many unknowns in regards to it, if he's returning, et cetera. But getting back on track, I think offensive line play has to continue to improve. Ben has to be a lot smarter, stop overthrowing receivers. I wish that him and his receivers had more time in the preseason. Some people say preseason's a waste of time. I disagree. And I disagree because of what we're seeing. You don't wait till week 1 or week 2 to start getting things going. That's one way to start 1 and 3. You know what I mean?
Very correct.
But again, going back to defense, they have to be more consistent. They can't have games where they're the offense is doing fairly good and then the defense sucks. So both sides of the ball need to be better. And I could probably keep going on, but
All right, GT.
Really, it's defensively stopping the run. You obviously want to stop Javonte Williams, stop Melvin Gordon, stop them from being able to run the ball. If it's Drew Lock, obviously make him pass because we all know how he is passing. Drew Lock is not the best passer, especially when they have a very weak wide receiver core right now, with it being Cortland Sutton, who's potentially going to be out. We don't know.
I think Bridgewater is gonna.
If he plays, it's still the same thing. Obviously, even though Bridgewater can definitely pass, you still want to pressure the quarterback, get to the quarterback. I'm trying to use what we did versus the Bills game, which is pressure with 4 or 5 guys. You don't have to pressure with a lot. Allow your secondary be in the backfield. You have good corners out there, versus potentially a team that's, you have Tim Patrick and Cortland Sutton are your 2 wide receivers, and then I don't know who's there. It's going to be Noah Fant and whoever else they have at tight end. So a lot of good potential for turnovers, I would say, but it all comes from that front 7. And then offensively, it's having the O-line create more sparks, create a consistency of sparks to give Najee more time to run the ball, but also to help give Ben more time to hopefully find, whether it be the short passes, which we all know we don't want, but giving Ben time to, maybe try to at least find the deep ball if he can, or to, find whoever's open, and hopefully utilize that. But that's really about it.
Yeah, very well said from both you guys. I would totally agree. In short, pretty much I'm going to reiterate some of what these two said. Stop the run for short. That's the main key for the offense, is stopping the run, pressuring the quarterback. Defense got to make plays, got to get some turnovers, help out the offense. I don't trust this offense to drive down the field consistently. Give this offense some decent field position so we can get points at a, I guess, decently consistent pace, I would suppose.
Yeah.
Run the ball. You know, I mean, Rob should say that. It's his line, but
You can hit the
Yeah.
you can hit the button.
Run the ball!
There you go.
run the ball.
You gotta
newer
run the
one.
ball.
Hit the other
The
one.
newer one's more crisp.
That was the newer one. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Hit the other one.
That's the original one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Just run the ball. I understand that you can't really establish it, but that doesn't mean you should abandon it. And having Ben throw the ball doesn't give you any more favors. It actually makes it worse.
Yeah, especially when he's missing targets. Ben's got to play better today
So run the ball.
or tomorrow. But
Don't turn over the ball. Try to get some turnovers, specifically interceptions, because believe it or not, Bridgewater has yet to throw a pick this season. And the Steelers have only been able to get one this year.
and guess who it was from? Terrell Edmonds.
Wasn't it from reverse Josh Allen?
That was against Joe Burrow.
Oh.
But irregardless, speaking of defense, this is going to be a heavily defensive game because both offenses are plagued with injuries and are still uncertain. And they're facing two very good defenses, arguably, as of right now, probably two top 5 defenses when fully healthy.
Yeah.
Definitely for sure what offense has to do, I'll add on to this, is try to limit Von Miller. A lot easier said than done, though, because he will.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to cause havoc, and the more the defense is on the field, the less confident I am that we come out of Pittsburgh with a victory, which we're still looking for our first home victory this season, which hopefully occurs tomorrow when we advance to 1 or 2 and 3 before heading into prime time. But we got the Dolphins, God. We got the Broncos tomorrow, and hopefully we get to win, man. But let us know your guys' thoughts in the chat, final score predictions. And you know what? I'm going to close out the stream by playing Ring His Bell.
All right.
All right.
Go for it.
All right, let me.
Hold on. Before you do that, I do gotta say one thing.
Yes.
We will be live again tomorrow as well.
Yes. I'm glad you mentioned this.
We're gonna be doing something that me and the twins have been thinking about doing for a long time. It's actually kind of crazy to think how long it's been.
Dating back to 2016.
Damn, has it really been that long?
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
that.
Well, anyways, over on my channel, we're gonna start doing every Sunday or whenever there's a game. If it's a Thursday night, Monday night, whatever. Depending on schedules, of course. But either way, if these guys can't get on, I'll do it solo, or I'll just have you guys call in, and those guys, I mean the chat. Specifically JBN members, I think that it's only fair. But anyways, we're gonna be launching a new series called Good Steelers Morning. And that will be tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time over on my channel. And as far as I know, I think it's going to be me and the twins. I'm not sure if GT is going to be available, but nonetheless, starting tomorrow, 11 a.m. Good Steelers Morning. I hope to see you guys tomorrow there. And that's going to be right before the watch party.
Yes, which will be, of course, during the game. You'll be hosting a watch party during the game, of course.
Yeah, we always have a good time, man.
Yeah. And, of course, GT Show, getting his channel going. And need to get his podcast going as well.
Yeah.
So, shout out to these two, man. Thanks for joining us tonight on, what's it called again?
SteelTwins Saturday Night.
Yeah, I almost said Good Steelers Morning because, yeah, that's tomorrow. It's not
Good
the morning.
Steelers night.
Yeah, but to those that super chatted, to those that joined and interacted in the chat, man, love you guys. Glad to have you guys again for another week, man. Can't wait to do this again next week. Thanks to JB412 and the GT Show for joining us this week for SteelTwins Saturday Night. Could make this a reoccurring thing, so
Potentially.
yeah,
Close.
it was awesome, man. Thanks for.
Now. Before we go, let's do our predictions. You said we were going to do that. Come
Okay,
on.
you're right.
I'm predicting a 18-14 win.
Okay.
I think it's that defensive. I think Boswell wins us the game off his leg.
I'm gonna be bold. 21-16 Steelers.
Okay.
All right.
I want to say the Steelers, but I think I'm actually going to have to go with Denver, if I'm going to be honest.
All right.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm sorry, but again, I hope the Steelers win.
Hey,
I
you're
really do.
keeping your hopes low, and that's fine.
And JB, I know you're not a prediction guy, but who do you think's
You know
gonna
what?
win?
For the first time ever, I think I'll try.
Okay.
And I'm skeptical. I'm gonna be honest. I'm skeptical, but I'll go ahead and just be fair here, and I'll be a homer. 24-10 Steelers.
24.
All right.
All righty.
So
I like it.
So I'm the lone wolf.
Well, you know what?
There's always
It's
one.
okay, man.
There's always
Everybody
one.
has moments.
But anyway, guys, we're gonna head on out. But before we do, ring his bell.
I'm not a rapper. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a rapper. Nope. Just Blaze 412. Let's go. L Bell took an L smoking that L2. The SI interview, that was a fail too. You say fuck us, but really Bell is fuck you. Cause you never got a chip and your rap straight suck too. Terrible towels waving up in the crowd. Wild Bell playing Fortnite, smoking that loud. Hey Bell, why you gotta act like a bitch? Up on TV crying, not making no sense. You just mad James Conner took your spot on the roster. Needing guarantees cause your knees like pasta. You ain't really real, you was straight up imposter. I'm just really mad you had nobody to stop you. I'm a realist. Caught it how I seen it. When you showed your colors, nobody wanted to believe it. Cried wolf on the sideline in the Pats game. No worries, you padded the stats in the stat lane. So it's good riddance to you. And AB too, Mr. Big Chest and Mr. They hate me too. Mr. I want money, Mr. Mustache is funny. Mr. went from Big Ben to call you one big dummy. But I wish you the best, put the drama to rest. When we see you, I hope I puts a dent in your chest. Cause the standard is the standard and the clown is a clown. When it comes to doing drugs, you and Brian is down. Can't believe you on TV telling all of these lies. Looking at your track record, I ain't really surprised. Ben got two when it comes to getting the prize. You and AB, two bitches under the skies.
Just say do it again.
Stay off the weed. Stay off the weed. And you can't stay off the weed. He ain't getting busted for using weed. Stays off the weed.
Congratulations to your anniversary wedding. Anniversary wedding.
It's so convenient that that's still relevant because he's now with the fucking Baltimore Ravens. Bell, we'll see you week 13 if you last that long because, I mean, good
Who
Christ.
knows?
Anyway, guys, we're going to get on out of here. Steelers-Broncos, let's get the fucking win tomorrow, man. We need a fucking home victory. Getting tired of this shit.
Absolutely, man. Let's get it.
I'm
Here we
tired
go.
of this 1-3 shit. I'm tired of this possible 1-4 shit. We need 2-3. We need a good fucking feel-good win before heading into prime time,
Comebacks,
goddammit.
sorry. Comebacks.
Yes, am I profaning a lot? Yes. Do I give a shit? Fuck no. We need a goddamn victory. Tired of this shit.
Let's get this
Ben,
fucking dub.
You need to do better. Defenses do what the fuck you do, and I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is all pointless. I don't know.
Get a
My
win.
terrible time. Do a swing. Come on.
Hey. For the first time since week 1, bro, I need Bobbletron to do me something. Okay? For those that don't know, I shake this when I need a play. It hasn't worked since week 1.
Oh, man.
That's a yikes.
Just keep on shaking.
You disappoint me. So does this team.
There we go.
Hopefully they don't do that.
I'll pull out the man of the hour right
There you
here.
go. Steely McBain.
Yeah.
There we go,
Yeah,
ladies and
baby.
gentlemen. He sits on Just Blaze's desk. In fact, I even got
yourself.
I got Fear the Beard on the shelf in front of me too.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You know, it's actually a sin. I don't have it in a case, by the way.
That's upsetting.
Autographed Fear the Beard helmet just sitting there.
You might wanna get that taken care of.
But
Yeah, I know, right?
what the fuck did I just do? I just lost my track. Anyway, guys, we're going to get on out of here and hope you guys have a great rest of your night. If you guys are watching the fight, man, enjoy it. I got Fury, but we'll see what happens, man. We're going to go enjoy that. Have a great rest of your night. See you guys tomorrow in not only the recap, but, of course, Good Steelers Morning on JB's channel.
So stay tuned for that. JB, GT, do you want to join me for the piece?
Oh, you know it, man.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later.
Peace.
Peace.
I went too early.
right? Bye-bye.
No, for real, guys. Peace. Oh, man.
Giggity.
Run the ball!
So now all the energy comes out.
Run the ball!